Hello, it is I. Wait for y'all to get in here. You better. You better get in here. Don't make me tell you twice. The street lights done came on, okay? It's your mama. It's your mama. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve, okay? We are here tonight. Okay, we're gonna react. Yes, you are Fat Matt. You are first. You are what is known as first. The first one. You. And only you. Only you make me feel the way I do. Tiffany went live on Facebook, y'all. The nerve of she did the weirdest thing. Like, I mean, and that's saying a lot because you know Tiffany she do a lot of weird stuff. But it's just a Facebook live. That's all it was. But Tiffany was like, "No, this is special." This special. So I need to have an in-person press conference to post my Facebook Live. So really, you could have just watched it on the Facebook Live. But, you know, sure, show up in the snow. Go ahead. Risk your life. Risk your life to get here. Yes, do that because I said so. Right, Tiffany? Look at her. You know what? I'm going to tell you what Tiffany's biggest problem is. Tiffany's biggest problem is she can't figure out what she's supposed to be changing. You notice she keeps changing her outfit, but she ain't changed her attitude yet. And that right there is the problem. That's the problem, y'all. She thinks she needs to change her outfit, but it's actually her attitude that needed to be changed. And somebody need to tell her that, but ain't nobody gonna tell her that because then she's gonna stop giving them their paycheck. And I mean, that's the whole reason they're there is the paycheck. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Oh, let mama set some things up. Y'all let mama know that that you rock with her by dropping some cute, very pretty, colorful, lots of colorful emojis. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a lot of yellow, some yellow stuff, some cute yellow emojis in the chat for mama. Okay. While I do all the things that I need to do to be professional at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I need to be more professional about what I'm doing. I'm a goofball professionally, and I need to do better. I need to be better and do better. How is everybody doing? Ooh. No, she ain't changed her hairstyle neither. She ain't changed her hairstyle or her attitude. Her attitude and her hairstyle are attached. It's her attitude that's wearing that wig, apparently. That's why she can't change her wig, because it's attached to her shitty attitude that she refuses to change. Now we just solved a mystery. We just solved a mystery, okay? Style are attached. That's what happened. It was proven scientifically in the scienceology class of Mama 101 University. Oh, I said it, therefore it's true in my mind. There you go. You can't tell me it ain't true in my mind. It definitely is. I done told you. That's how I know it's true, because I said it. All right. Look at mama being productive. What? Hey, Orlando. What's up, boo? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. All right. We in there. Yeah, we in there. I know y'all seen this. Some of y'all might have, cheated on mama and watched this with somebody else. Okay. Those who really rock with mama knew to wait. I know that's hardly any of y'all. But y'all know we do it different here. Okay. So it ain't like it's going to be the same. It's not the same experience watching this with anybody else. I'll say that with confidence and gusto. I feel very good at my job. If my job title was Roasting Tiffany, I'm a professional. I'm a professional at that for sure. Okay. I'm good at it. Ooh, let's set us a goal. We're going to set us a goal. I'm going to hit this here, right here. So we got a ways to go. Yeah, we'll do the 5 and no, we'll do the 5 and higher. I'll do 2 hours just because I know this thing is an hour. Just so it would at least be our whole thing. And do what I did last night, which was the happy dance, because I really want to show y'all my happy dance. I want to show y'all my happy dance. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny happy dance. It is. Start goal. Goal started. All right. And we in there. Shut down some of these windows so we don't have no problems up in here. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Andrew Howe said he waits for me to react to it. That's what I'm saying. That's all that I was saying. Thank you, Andrew. I don't know if it's true or not, but it felt true. It made me happy, so I choose to believe it. Okay, and that's how words work and life is. Okay, are y'all ready? Everybody ready? Have you braced yourself? I watched some snippety pieces. Okay. I found some things that I thought were hilarious just in those snippety pieces I saw. So this should be a pretty fun ride. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you think her hair grew? Oh, our hair grew here. Your hair glued here. Jimmy, that was a solid 10 joke. That was one that really should make its way to Tiffany. She should hear that one. I think even she would smirk.
Did anybody tell you how you should walk?
Yep. All right, brace yourself, Tiffany. Get ready.
Right, hey y'all. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming out this afternoon, and thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule just to hear from Super Mayor, of course. We're going to talk to you as it relates to a lot of issues that's going on in our city, in our township, and of course nationally. Today is day one of Tiffany Finally Speaks.
Okay.
Normally y'all really don't hear me engaging in mess as it relates to Q&As, things of that nature, because I always feel this way. My work speaks for itself. I want people to just judge me on my work and not judge me on hearsay, because this is not high school, but yet and still, we still treat it as though we're in high school. This is not that. Go through my city. Look at my city. Look at the accomplishments that we have created and all the things we have achieved under my leadership. Unfortunately, it's a big smear campaign going on that a lot of people don't understand or see, or a lot of people were so asleep to the fact of how politics work. Politics is hard. And I call it politics because all it is. It's tricking people to believe a narrative, which I feel that's what they have tried to do. And I'm going to use the word tried because a lot of my people in my community still supports your super mayor. So I thank you, residents, for believing in me, loving on me, and knowing that this too shall pass. But when it passes, I pray for healing of the village of Dalton. I pray for commitment to growth, commitment to change.
Oh, maybe pray for a window in your cell. Just if we throw in our prayers, Tiffany, I just think it might be a good idea. Just, it won't hurt. It won't hurt to say it. Like, it won't hurt to throw it out there. Just say, I pray for a window in my cell. Say that. If you get it, you'll thank me later. Okay? If you walk in your cell and there's a window, you're going to be like, oh my God, I hated that bitch, but she was right. I'm glad I listened.
Because I know change is hard. A lot of people don't like change. A lot of people don't want it. But it's warranted in our day and times. It's just like I always get this example. Don't y'all remember when y'all had that two-way beeper and pages? Remember that? The next head of the church. Toot, toot. Remember that? When no matter what we felt, what we thought, we had to adapt to that change. They gave it.
It's adapt. Hey, it's not adopt. You got to adopt to the changes. You got to adopt the changes. You got to take them into your house and make them your children now. It's adapt, not adopt, Tiffany. adapt. Okay, that's the word you were looking for. Just letting you know, I'm not picking.
All to us at one time, which is these touchscreen telephones, and we all had to adapt to the new system. It's the same concept when you want to come and create new, innovative ideas to your community. A lot of people don't understand this. I am a young politician. I'm not older. A lot of older people have older ways and they're stuck in their ways. The good thing about me is I keep up with technology. I keep up with what's new, what's hot. And that's what I bring to my community. A lot of people don't like how I move. And when I say move, I'm talking about I might come in dancing. I might come in.
Oh my gosh. She said, I keep up with what's hot, what's new, like bingo. Bitch. Bitch, the fact that bingo is like the hobby of the older folks is automatically evidence that it ain't new, okay? I love bingo. I think bingo looks fun. But when you look at bingo, when you watch people go to bingo, who's going to bingo? Grandchildren or grandparents, okay? I'm just saying. I adapt to what's new, to what's hitting, what's kicking new in the streets with the children's folks. Like bingo. Oh my God.
The way I look. And unfortunately, it's not your opinion that matters as it relates to how I look. You should be glad that you have a mayor that looks the part, plays the part, and acts the part. You should be glad you have someone young that's vibrant, relatable to the youth.
She thinks she hot shit, y'all. Y'all lucky to have me and my wig, okay? This is the best fishing wire this side of Lake Michigan. Tiffany, you funny. Tiffany, you funny. You big funny, okay? You's a big funny girl.
Youth. I am reaching the youth. I am a triple threat, let alone a double down threat. And that's what people don't like. I'm the first African-American female mayor of Dalton.
Jesus, she don't even know where she'd have married. I'm the first African-American female. Yes, female, for sure. For sure. Right, Dad? Yes, female. Mayor of line, please. Dalton. Oh, that's why people keep saying Dalton. I thought that was it. Mayor of Dalton. Yes, that's me. Oh my God. She's so funny. Look at her. That was funny that you didn't know the name of the city that you're the mayor of, wasn't it, Tiffany? That was hilarious. That thing you just did.
Of course, we had other black mayors, but I'm saying I'm the first female and the youngest. I am also the
So the first female and the youngest. So what's the other thing?
The first female and youngest and black for the largest township in the state of.
That's when you want credit for being black. Like it's like being proud of being black. Yes, I'm black and I'm proud, you know. But how do you get credit for something that you didn't achieve? You was just born like that. Like, I don't like, hey, look, I'm the mayor and I'm black. Can you believe I pulled that off? I'm like, well, I mean, you didn't become the mayor and then turn yourself black. I mean, you're just like that. You being black is not an accomplishment. All right. Okay. All right. And you said the first, like, it's, and then look what the job you're doing. If anything, you're, that's terrible. Like, it's like, I'm the first woman. That's the worst thing. The worst thing that you can do is be the first woman to do something and then do a shitty job. I mean, you're making us all look crazy. Now it looks like women can't be mayors. You done fucked it up for all of us. Thanks, Tiffany. Oh, and just to point this out, just to be a bitch about it, okay? She keeps wearing this. It's like this ombre look for this lip. She's not wearing it wrong technically as far as color. But when you wear this, it's supposed to be gloss. It's supposed to blend. Like the gloss gives it like this kind of three-dimensional thing. But without the gloss, it just looks like she's got powder in the middle of her fucking face, you know, in the middle of her mouth. But didn't nobody tell her that. And I think her makeup artist must hate her. If she has a makeup artist right now, I think they secretly hate her. I think they're doing this shit to her on purpose. Like, that's what it's a theory. Her lashes are never actually glued down. and nobody's telling her this. Somebody is sabotaging her for sure.
Of Illinois. That's what this is really all about. And that's why I said truth will prevail. Truth Speaks. It's coming soon. And I will be doing a whole platform literally almost every day, let alone every other day. And this is day one of Truth Speaks. This is my intro to Truth Speaks. This is me telling you how we started, what's going on in our community, how we're going to fix it.
How is this the intro to Truth Speaks? Bitch, you already... Oh my God, this girl can't even keep track. This is my first video ever I'm going to put on Truth Speaks. Except for, of course, the other videos that I have already put on Truth Speaks that I also said were the first. Tiffany, your lies be lying. Like her lies be telling lies. Like her lies be like, I could tell a better lie. Okay.
And what's next for your super mayor? Because unfortunately, I don't know. The news, y'all just...
It was commissioner. Tell you, fuck yourself. Oh, you didn't turn your shit in on time? Oh, you got an inkling? Did somebody talk you out of that?
Me, I love y'all too, to a certain extent. But I'm saying, this is truly news you can use. And I want y'all to go take that to the bank. Go tell that. Because y'all film things and y'all chop it all up. And
that's so funny. She says take it to the bank, but when you take something to the bank with Tiffany's name on it, you know what the bank says? We can't keep your stuff here. Y'all remember the bank when the bank said, "Come and get y'all's last little bit of shit, and y'all can't be here no more." We can't deal with Tiffany and her antics here. Come and get your $2 out of this account and start a new one somewhere else. Okay.
And I don't appreciate that. I hate the fact that when we give you a statement, it's always cut up. I hate the fact that when we give an interview or a resident that you might interview when you come around, you chop it up or you don't show or display that resident that truly care about their community and truly got facts versus fiction as it relates to what has been done in their community. You don't play that. Residents, I challenge you today to go fact check everything you hear, everything you see. And I say on both sides.
Except for the stuff you said though, right? Hey, Tiffany, you better finish that sentence, girl. Fact check everything you ever hear. Except for the shit that I said, of course, duh. You know, because if you do that, then I'm going to call you a liar.
Sides.
And a hater.
I'm very honest when it comes to that because I stand on what I say and I mean what I say. And I want you to check it and not necessarily just believe myself or believe others. Go and research it. And how you do that, right? That's the question. You FOIA the information. So when people say, hey, the mayor raised your property taxes, guess what? I don't vote for property taxes. You can go check it. Go for it. I even made a video for the Village of Dalton to show you who raised your property taxes, how it got raised. It's
her video that showed it. It said they did it. It was them. It was her on a video saying it was them who raised the taxes. And then she come back on the screen. She'd be like, see, there was my evidence. But like, bitch, I don't think you understand what evidence is. Like, that's what I think. I think that this is just a misunderstanding. Tiffany don't understand what evidence is. That's what this is.
A tax levy that basically they vote on. And it tells you everybody that voted yes, everybody that voted no, and anybody that wasn't there. And that's how you fact check information before you tend to believe it, because everybody got a hate page or a hate group that's going around against one individual. It's sad. And it's sad because I do believe that hate is taught.
Hey, Tiffany, how your relationship going? How's everything?
I do. I don't believe it's none that you're born with. I think that people teach each other to hate one another. And you have haters too, whether it's in your work profession, whether it's in a church, whether it's at the schools. Everybody got somebody that don't like them or like how they do something. But it's up to you to live in your moment, live in your truth. Don't let nobody change who you are as a...
Yeah, especially if you're wrong. Don't be listening to people when they point out that you fucking up. Don't you do that. When you fuck up so bad that the FBI come in and grab boxes from your workplace. Don't be listening to people when they be pointing out how the FBI came to your workplace and took that stuff. Them is just haters. No, I know it looks like they're just observing what happened, but no. Okay? Those are haters. Officially.
Person. Don't let anybody tell you how you should walk or talk. Because at the end of the day, you are who you are. Look at the president. Donald Trump is the president of the United States, despite how we feel about it. Whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, he is our president. And that's all I'm telling you. I'm going to come in on a landslide. And when I do, make sure y'all in the rooms to go tell that. Because the lies that you have told is so heartbreaking. That you guys have put me in a predicament where you get people attacked. People come to my home. We're going to discuss all these things that you've been seeing. And it's...
She called a press conference. For those who are wondering who she's talking to, it looks like she's she's talking to people, but she's just on Facebook Live, right? She got her phone propped up in front of her, like she always do at a desk. But she's also going like this, like she's talking to people. Because Tiffany's weird ass decided to call a press conference. She set up a press conference for the news people to come and listen to her talk while she's live on Facebook. So she basically just wanted them to waste their fucking gas to come to this location when they could have just stayed, and literally it could have been run on Facebook. It was on Facebook Live. She was on Facebook Live. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. She can't be faced. Tiffany broken, y'all. She's broken. Okay? And I don't mean like a broken clock that's right at least twice a day. Okay? Tiffany is the broken clock that's so broken. It's broken and it's an asshole. So even at the times when it would have been right because it was broken, it'll move. Just to make sure it's never fucking right. That's Tiffany. Tiffany's that fucking clock. She's the asshole, stubborn ass, broken clock. Okay?
Sad because you are people and you should have a problem with things like that, because now you're going beyond politics. You're going beyond who I am. I am a public official, and I hate using that word because I am a servant to the people, but that's who I am. So attack my family, my loved ones. Come on, y'all. Stop.
Oh my gosh. She always talking about somebody attacking her loved ones and her family. This bit, the truth don't live inside you, Tiffany.
And you guys have seen it. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to allow the people that I am running with to say a couple words to you guys so you can know the faces, and you can ask them questions if you like as relates to what they're going to bring different to Dalton. To my right, I have Tanika Hughes. Yeah. She is running for clerk because that department.
And what Tanika is going to say is the thing that I heard and I thought was fucking hilarious, because I don't think Tiffany informed her or tried to tell her what to say, because under the bus Tiffany goes once Tanika starts talking. She's going to throw Tiffany under the bus by accident. Totally by accident. It doesn't look intentional.
Needs a ton of work. When you guys send FOIAs, again, another thing I get blamed for. I'm not the FOIA officer. They want me to be over everything. I get blamed for anything. The cat ran across the street. It's Tiffany fault. The people sitting outside. It's Tiffany fault. No.
And this is why I don't feel bad. This is why I don't feel guilty. This is why I don't fall for none of that. They haters and they don't know and they need to check for the facts. That's why. Because she's the one who took all the information and shit, took the excess from the clerk who's supposed to have the information and give out the fucking information. The clerk's supposed to fucking have that. She's the one who made the call for all that stuff to be taken away. So the clerk does not have access, and put out the thing where nobody's giving out information. So where the news had to sue because they're not giving out the information. But then she goes, I don't have it. No, of course, bitch, you don't fucking have it. It's not in your fucking hands. But you damn sure took it from where it was supposed to be and told these people not to give it the fuck out. But she gonna look everybody in the fucking eye and say, everybody like, I have it. I'm not in control of it. And when in the background, she's just back here, Nino Browning it up. Okay. I can't stand this bitch.
No, I am not over that. I govern the town. That is my responsibility. God. But I'm going to educate you on what a mayor does, what a trustee does, what a clerk does. Because right now they got so many misleading information or things out there that people don't understand. And that's why I said, check it. And that
my natural body reaction is to throw my middle finger up. Just let y'all know. Like when she says certain things, I just want to shoot. I just want to shoot it up. Like, it's like a thing. It's like, but I'm like, I can't do that on here.
Way you will know the truth for yourself instead of what somebody told you. And also Tanika Hughes, she's the director / manager, all in all, over the GA department in Thornton Township. That's where you go to get help at with your LIHEAP, your CETA. And we also help with your water bills, your mortgage, your rent, and also help you bury loved ones. These are the things.
There you go, Tiffany, burying the loved ones again. Tiffany always burn. I'm gonna tell you, if Tiffany ain't doing nothing else for the people, she gonna bury your relatives for you. She gonna take them from the house and she gonna put them in the ground. That's what she gonna do. All she talk about is burying somebody's loved ones. I hope they were dead first. Like, this bitch is always just burying. Are they passed away first? Because you're not being very specific. You're just talking about burying people's loved ones. Just burying them. Like, for shits and giggles? Like, in the sand? Like, what kind of burying? What are we talking about?
That the fake news should use to educate the public on the resources, because you could be struggling with one of those things and you don't even know that you could go to Thornton Township and get help. Whereas we have over $4 million surplus in her department. That's the GA department. We got over $9 million total with GA in the general fund as well. But these are things they should be advertising instead of talking about a person. But understand this, news is fake because they have to use things to draw you in. And right now they got commercials about me. I ain't never seen no mess like this ever in my life.
Oh, there's a commercial about Tiffany? What commercial?
It's other places that have mayors, board members, whether they're trustees or aldermen or committee.
What commercial? Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know what commercial she talking about. Is there a commercial about Tiffany? I think she lying.
Members that they have.
Either that or she don't know what a commercial is.
Obviously, but the news don't.
Which is probably what it is.
Play that. They just playing Tiffany Henyard. So you should always ask yourself, why? Why don't they show the good that I do? Why don't they show you the things that when the kids know who the mayor is of that city? Where the kids.
It's like, why don't they take pictures of their imaginary friend? Bitch, because we can't see them. That's why. Why don't they report the good things I do? Because we can't see them. Like, when are they? Like, do they exist? Like, your imaginary friend is only visible to you, Tiffany. Okay? The good things you do are like your imaginary friend. Only you can see them bitches. Okay? They're not real. They are not real. All right? Nice try, though. Hit the like button. And somebody let me know how many likes I got, because I can't tell.
Kids know who the supervisor is of that township. When you go into other towns or villages or cities, no one even knows who that mayor is, let alone the governor is. So all I'm saying to you guys is educate yourselves, and that's why I would say let me educate you. When people take it the wrong way, get offended by it, only people that don't know get offended by it. The people that know and understand or didn't know what was going on, they say, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I learned something today, and that's just what it is. Mayoral is running for trustee here in our village. We need a new face in the place, and we need something different. And I pray that you give everybody the opportunity to be heard. I pray you give people the opportunity to serve you and not just go with the same old mess. Because if you never change, nothing will change in your life until you make that change. And I urge everybody to get out and vote.
Tiffany's so right, y'all. We need to listen to her. She said, ain't nothing ever gonna go right. Ain't nothing gonna ever do right by us until we change this shit. Till we get rid of the TIF. I agree. Tiffany, I agree. I concur. I conquer. Okay? I concur.
I want that movement to be big because the numbers are really low in the village of Dalton, let alone everywhere. People just don't want to vote. But yeah, everybody got an opinion about politics, right? You got an opinion about the people that's in office, but yet you won't go voice your opinion to vote them out of office. And I ask you to do that because right now, people have been gridlocking my government, gridlocking process and progress for you residents, services for you residents. And then I always show you who did it. But yet I don't hear your voices. I don't hear you speaking up for who did what to you. So
thank you for the super chat, honey. I appreciate you. You're my first little bit of color. You're my number one. Thank you, baby pie. Mama, appreciate you. Yes, you do. Ooh, yes, yes.
Urging you to get more involved. I'm urging you to stop with the tunnel vision of going from A to B, which is home to work, grocery store to home.
Yeah.
I'm urging you to get more involved with your government. Understand this. There are several different bodies of government in your village, your city. You have park, library, school board. You have all these other entities that take from your tax base. And that's a segment I did while I was trying to teach people how to read their tax bill and who takes what portion of their tax money. Something that I'm trying to do, something that I'm trying to do is, thank you so much, is, is basically give you a tax refund for the portion for Thornton Township. The tax refund is 100%. Understand this. We at Thornton Township only utilize 5 cents per dollar of your tax money. That's it. So if you look at your tax bill, it might say Thornton Township, $53. Thornton Township, $102. It's that small.
Exactly. And there you go. It's that small. That amount that you paid for your taxes that we got, which is the part that I said I was trying to get y'all back. It's that $53 that she just said. It's that whatever that that tiny little bit that she was making it seem like she was giving out stimulus checks or something. I'm trying to get y'all back this money. It was that money she's talking about right there.
The bulk of your taxes come from your city or your village. That's how it works. And a lot of people don't understand that or know that. So that's what I mean by I'm going to go through a cycle of day 1, day 2, day 3. So I can go over each segment and educate you on how it works. And then you can ask questions. So I'm going to set something up where I'm going to put, okay, the topic for tomorrow will be taxes, property taxes. And then you can put your questions down in my feed and we will answer them. And the way I will do it is exactly how you see me doing it now. I am on live as well as there's people in the room and I will answer those questions. And if I don't know the answer, I will get the answer to you. I just want you to know that now that I have the nation's attention, I want to educate the nation because it's been too many times that fake politicians have been using your inability to get the knowledge, to get the information, or think.
Hold up, Jimmy Zab says she got a GoFundMe right now. Say it ain't so. What's the name of it? Let me know. What's the name of it?
That you're naive to the fact that you didn't know, and then you vote blindly. I want to stop that.
I need to know.
And that's more of the reason why I'm being attacked. I am telling you guys too much information that's helping you pick better people. Understand that your food is poison. I don't care what nobody say. I just don't think that they put the proper things in the food stuff. And
I'm gonna tell you, that's funny that she says that. That's funny that she mentions that. It's funny because I'm not sure what was it that I was looking at recently. It was showing a charge that she had, or it was some kind of a law thing or whatever. It was against her food place, her restaurant, her Good Burger. And one of the things that they were complaining about that she had no nutritional stuff listed on her menu. There was not one single healthy option of any kind on her menu. And they said, outside of her contract with the college, with her trying to sell food at the college. And so these were all the things she was going to need to change. Right. And it's so funny that she said it because in her little thing where she was trying to sell her little idea of her restaurant or whatever, she was like, the reason she did it was because there were no healthy options at the school. She's a fucking liar. She didn't bring in any healthy options. She just said shit just to say shit. Like, how much proof does any person need? Like, she just said shit just to say shit. She says the thing that she thinks is the thing people want to hear. Okay, here's something that I would like to hear, Tiffany. Here's something that you can say. I'm going to fix my lashes. I'm going to make sure that they're glued properly to my fucking eyelashes. My new eyelashes, I'm going to glue them to my old eyelashes, and so that they're not just flying around in the corner of my eye, not attached to anything at all. Tell me that. That's what I want to hear, bitch. I want to hear that, okay? I want to hear that. I want to hear you going to get a wire that's not a wig that's not fishing wire. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. Tell me that. You want to tell people what they want to hear so bad.
I say poison because people take things around with it. I'm saying all the pesticides, all the things that's on your food.
Yeah.
So you should.
Yeah, all that shit I used to inject in them burgers, that I used to call Mondo burgers, that type shit. She never did tell us what was in that sauce. Tiffany, what was in that sauce that you were injecting in those burgers? What was in there?
Kind of look at that, and that's another segment because I stray a lot. That's another segment that I'm going to talk about is your food. I think that you guys should just prepare for life a little different, and whatever you want to eat, you eat. Some people are vegetarians, some people are not. But I just want you to know that knowledge is power. I don't care what anybody say. When you know better, you do better. But somebody have to be.
Oh my God, bitch! Well, that's confirmation. Tiffany knows that she don't know better because she damn sure ain't doing no better. She doing worse if you ask me.
Willing to give you the information, and you have to be willing to listen. Because half the time I have hecklers, I have people that want to overtalk me when I'm trying to give the knowledge. But a lot of people have come up to me after meetings, whether it's on social media or anything, and say thank you for that because I didn't know. And now, Tiffany, I can apply that to my city that I live in. I have people that from all over that support me, and I thank them for that because they didn't know half the things that I'm teaching right now. And like I said, people don't want you to tell what they've been doing. And that's kind of why I say truth speaks. So all I'm going to do is lay it on the table. You can either use it or you can let them abuse it. But I pray that you do use it because I want my people to be better. Because for lack of knowledge, our people will perish. And I do not want that for the black and brown communities especially. Because they always say this about us. If we put it in the book, they will never find it. But guess what? This sister reads. And this is why I'm able to educate my people on facts versus fiction. And give you data that you can take to the bank and say, hey, this the truth right here is in black and white because black and white don't lie. They always say.
Hey, and y'all keep in mind that 10 minutes ago, Tiffany said she was going to introduce us to this person who's running for clerk. I think Tiffany forgot she said it because she back on a roll again.
Hey, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. And that's kind of where we are. And then we're going to talk about the finances. We're going to talk about everything. But each segment will be different and it will be geared towards facts.
Tiffany.
Not just hearsay. Because when I speak, I don't like to get up and just talk about nothing. I hate when people do that. Or they just throw a lie to you and then you run with it. At least.
Oh my God. Says the bitch who just threw a lie at us and hit us in the head with. I got a knot on my forehead, Tiffany, from the last lie you threw. I don't appreciate that, bitch. I don't appreciate it. I'm just letting you know that I don't appreciate it. Okay? Oh, Red, you late to class, but you're here. And that's all that matters.
Go fact check it. But some people into that gossip and that mess. And that's why you are where you are in your life. Nowhere. So please try to change that in 2025.
What you talking about somebody ain't nowhere in life? Bitch, you walking backwards. Tiffany, you walking backwards. It's like you made it. And now you're going backwards. You're supposed to be climbing up higher. You're supposed to be like, I did this so young. Imagine where I'll be when I'm, 50. Instead, you're like, I made it here so young. Now I got to go back to how I was when I was 12. It's so funny. I think you did this to yourself by making it so that your parents' address was your legal address. Now it's going to have to be your actual fucking address. Okay? Because Kamal ain't going to let you live with him. You can't live with him and his wife because he damn sure going to try to get back over there. Okay? He plotting to get back in them good graces right now. Okay? If you ask me. All right? He going to run right off, girl. He might take your shirts, your cute shirts with you and give them to her as gifts. Lie and say he bought them for her.
And fix it so we can do better with growth. So now I'm going to let you hear from Tanika. Tanika is running for clerk here in the village of Dalton. So I'm going to let you hear from her.
Rat her out. Watch this, y'all. Come on, Tanika, come through.
I'm sorry, y'all. Good afternoon.
This is going to show you what it's supposed to look like when you ask someone a question and they just answer it. Like they don't spin it. They just answer it the best that they know, the best to their knowledge. This is what it looks like when that happens. Let's see.
Everyone. And good afternoon to the live media people watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the others, internet based. Let me give a little information about myself. I've been a resident.
Hold on, let me up the audio on her a little bit. She's a little bit quiet. She seems to like to be a little bit quiet. Let me increase her audio. Edit, ooh, gain, ooh, turn up the gain, yes. Okay.
Of Dalton for almost 40 years.
Uh-huh.
I watched Dalton change and grow and change and grow. I remember when I got here that there was not an African American mayor to Shaw out here, and then after that things have changed. I remember when I live across the street from a school, and I remember when the school was so quiet, you didn't hear anybody coming or going. And then as the time has gone on, you starting to hear people make noises and get involved, and the children having fun. Because I didn't know if the kids had fun, and my brothers and sisters went to the school. I was like, do y'all make noises? Yeah. I was like, I can't hear, but now you can hear the liveliness of our young people throughout our community. And that adds more to the parks being used, the library being used, as well as the things that Mayor Henyard has brought to them with the skating rink, as well as the basketball hoops. My job, I ran for clerk, for those who don't know, in 2016. I ran for clerk.
Thank you, Nisha.
And
Appreciate
lost by about 120 votes. That was a little disheartening, but as time has went on, I've watched the town slowly. The clerk's office start putting the information on the website. They started doing things a little different. In 2021, I declined the opportunity to run again for other reasons. And then when Mayor Henyard asked me would I like to do it again, I actually went to her first and said, in 2025, I'm running with you for clerk. And when she said, she reminded me nicely that I made that declaration. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it. And I'm glad I did, because I've seen what is going on. Our community, one of my things when I said in 16 I wanted to do is be transparent.
A month.
You have to stay neutral as the clerk.
Amen.
Your job is to record the record of any meeting, be it trustees meeting, be it whatever meeting that's going on in the village. You're supposed to record that. You're supposed to go there, sit down, record it, be video or be audio, take minutes or whatever. You're supposed to be there as a neutral party. I think we have taken away from what we're supposed to be doing. If you come there and ask for minutes of any meeting, be it video or audio, we should be able to give you that information. That's public information. It should also be posted on your website or on the village website, or even in the online where you can hit the number, whatever meeting that
Now listen now, she's telling you what should happen, which we're aware of, right?
is, and pull it up. I think we haven't gotten there all the way there yet. We haven't. Some of the things over the years the clerk department used to be in charge of. They used to be in charge of your stickers. They used to be in charge of your water bill. They used to be in charge of your getting your permits to do prepare work on your homes. But as years on, certain mayors have dished out that to make it into a separate department. Some things went under the mayor. Some things went to a building and planning department. So I kind of want to unify us all.
Thank you. The mayor moved this shit around. Okay? It's like, yeah, the clerk is supposed to do this and that and this and that. And this is what the clerk is supposed to be doing. And, but I mean, I know it's a little different because, the mayor's, the mayor, the mayor came in and snatched everything. I know, you can't do shit with shit that you don't got. This shit is so weird. It's like, you realize, I don't think she knows that she just threw Tiffany under the bus. I'm sure Tiffany felt it. I'm sure Tiffany felt astray when that happened. Mayors come in and they change these things for whatever reason, that they come up with at the time. Yeah, I'm getting there, Nisha. I'm getting there. I'm going to change this thing. Something's wrong with my little goal thing here. This thing ain't moving.
All together That's what I would like to do. But I understand at the end of the day, the mayor makes that call. But I would like us to be unified so
Yeah, see,
that
the mayor
if they
makes
come
that
to
call.
my department and say, how many permits was handed out? I don't want to have to call the building permit and say, how many building permits did y'all hand out? I should be able to say, we handed out 375 building permits like you all were doing in your reports
Uh-huh.
that Mr. Moore or Miss
Uh-huh.
Austin was giving.
Yeah. Which is what the clerk used to be able to do when she had any say in it. When she had any of the fucking information. When she had access before Tiffany took it.
One time, those things should be public information along in the clerk's office
Should
as
be.
well.
Problem we have with Tiffany is that it's not, and it should be. Correct. You're right. It should be, but it's not. And don't just say that it's not. Point out why it's not. Say why it's not. So I want to let you guys know how it should work. It should work like this. Now, right now, it's not working like that because this bitch. Just say that. Just say it. I don't know why you don't want to say it. Okay? Glue your edges down or something. Say it.
We have a lot of changes we would like to do as a group. The vision that the mayor has and the vision that each trustees and myself want to come together and give to you, the residents. The hardest part about that is people sometimes say, well, my vision is more important than yours. No, it's not. We are a team. All our visions are very important. And
God.
what we do to do that, we have to come to the table, sit down and have real dialogue. That's why we're having this conversation with you today. Good, better, and different. We sometimes may not like some of the things, but I'll give you this one. But the next time I have something, I want you to give that to me. And
okay, now try that. No. The first time you try that with Tiffany and it works, you let us fucking know. It ain't gonna. Let me just let you know, spoiler alert, it ain't gonna work. Okay.
that's negotiation. That's working it out, because we might need to work on a plan for the mayor right at that moment. Down the road, we may need to do something that the trustees want to do. And down the road from there may be my opportunity
Rita,
for our department to do something. All I want to do is bring back unity in our community. That's all.
Oh my God.
I want us to be the example that, since the world is looking at us, let's be the example that the world said, wow, they're doing something. They're accomplishing something. Not just for negativity, but for unity. Bringing us together. We could change so many things. We could be sitting in positions for years, but at the same time growing in those positions for years. Everybody in this room got an idea. Everybody online got an idea how to do something, when to do it. But we got to come together to the table. Bring your ideas. We bring our ideas. We work it out together. I believe Mayor Henyard has some great ideas. We've already seen some of them come to pass. And then can you imagine how many more ideas she has for the future? So an opportunity should be given to all of us to help make Dalton better and move forward. And I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, next we have Miss Linda Terrell.
That is hilarious. I think we just need to try to work together. Bitch, do you know what we've been doing this whole fucking time? No, this bitch didn't come in with a whole lot of duh. Basically, what she just said was duh, 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 duh. Oh my God. Like, the problem is this orange heifer. Like, it's like all we need to do is work together. All we need to do is negotiate. All we need to do is compromise. All we need to do is basically get rid of Tiffany, because we can't do any of the things I just listed if Tiffany's around. If the problem is Tiffany, you can't do any of the things, which is how we got here. You know how long they've been trying to be like bipartisan-y with this bitch? You know how many like live streams that I've gone through of their old in the archives of them trying to be like super like just talking as with kid gloves with Tiffany to just try to get a reasonable something. And she's just like, Well, no, because but it don't work like that. It's let me educate. That's why I'm trying to educate you. No, bitch. Okay? She's a wall and she's in the way. Okay? And she need to be knocked down. That's what it is. It's a wall that needs to come down. She need to go on about her business, go find something else to do, go flip a burger. Okay? If she want to do it in her own restaurant, great. But she need to flip a burger.
She's running for a trustee.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss Linda.
Oh, you gonna be a trustee?
Hi. Most of you people here probably know me already.
Yeah.
My name's Linda Terrell, and I work for the Senior Transportation Department at Thornton Township. There's, you know, I'm a people person. And
Oh, you are? You are? And you ain't figured out what's sitting next to you yet? Nah, you're not a people person.
and I'm not about a lot of messiness and things of that nature.
Oh, no?
And the thing is,
no?
if elected, I'm clearly all about the people only.
Clearly, oh, you said it was clear. How? Where are we supposed to see all this clear evidence?
I'm not going to get involved in any messiness.
No? I mean, you're sitting next to the messiness now. The fact that you're at this thing means yes, you are. And actually, you're kind of calling your friend here messy by making that statement. I'm not going to get involved in any of the chaos that my bestie here creates.
I think what's going on now is horrendous with the township and with Dalton.
And what they're doing to
You
Tiffany.
know,
Go
people
and tell
need,
us.
we all have to come together and communicate as one. Sitting
I'm going to tell you what I hate. I hate listening to people talk about what they need to do. What everyone needs to do. You know what we need to do? We need to compromise. I mean, it's true. That's true. But you're saying it to the wrong fucking person. You're saying it to everybody but Tiffany. You realize that Tiffany's sitting next to her and she's talking outward. So she's talking to everyone except for the person who is the person. And that's where they got me fucked up at. And that's why I can't take you seriously, because there's no way that you don't know this. There's no way that you're not walking on eggshells talking to Tiffany. There's no way. Even if you are a snot-nosed asshole just like she, even if that's you, you still are aware that to talk to Tiffany, you got to walk on eggshells. There's certain things you can't say. Once you do, you're going to be across that line and it's going to be a problem. She's going to stop listening once you say anything that even sounds anything like something kind of almost close to a criticism, be it constructive or not. Like, you know this, and you're still talking out to everyone else about how everyone else needs to change and compromise. When they can't compromise, they have to compromise with her, and she's the one who won't compromise. So fuck you is basically what I'm saying. basically, you know, it's fuck you. That's the moral of the story. You know, like that's what it boiled down to.
on the board as a trustee, you can be assured that I'm not going to be involved in it. You know, so
oh my God.
you know.
That's funny. That's how you get elected now. He's like, look, I vow not to get involved in the bullshit that the mayor creates. I vow not to take her side or no. I vow never to be as much a bitch as she. Apparently that's all it takes to be the mayor now. I mean, to like get a job around here. You just gotta vow never to be as bad as this bitch. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Most of you know me from the transportation department. Does anybody in here use our service? First of all, in the transportation department? No. Okay.
Damn. Dang, they called you useless, bitch. They said, nah. Hey, Jared, what's up, baby? They said, nah, we don't. Yeah, you useless. That thing you do, we don't even use that. So what are you talking about?
I have so much to say. So many things to say, and
I'm
I
getting there,
really
Juliet. I'm getting
they're
there.
selecting me as a
tell,
trustee
right?
to run for trustee of the Village of Dalton.
Hit the like button.
Does anybody have any questions? First of all, I should say, if any questions, go ahead, please. It's okay.
Should have been here to hear your side of the story. I came all the way from Indiana. I grew up in Dalton, Riverdale. I never got to hear you took over to see who y'all have to say.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
I think we're all better together, you know, sitting on the board.
Well, I can tell you this. I'm not sure what that person in the back said, but it couldn't have been shit. And you know how I know? Because Tiffany said, I agree. I agree. It was probably something like, I think that, we should do better. I agree. I can agree with that. Yes. Like, oh my God. Okay, yeah.
But as trustee, that's one of the things I would push for, us being together as one unit. You know, we are better together, and we should look out for the people of the town. That's what it's all about, keeping them safe and healthy, you know? So that's basically what it's all about. I don't know where all of this, the problem came. There was a breakdown in communication somewhere. When you start seeing those cracks, you have to patch them, because it can get out of control, and which it has gotten out of control now, and this is what has happened.
Tell us about it.
You know, and I urge anybody that's listening to all of these problems and all of this mess,
Yes.
listen carefully.
Okay.
And fact check it. And you have to, it's critical listening. That's what it is. You have to pull back that propaganda and really listen to what they're saying, because most of it is not true. You know,
Oh, most of it's not true? Which parts? Which parts? And who do we confirm with which ones? Because Tiffany ain't going to tell the truth if it's going to save her life or not. You got to pull back those, all those things you be hearing. Because some of them, they don't even be true. Like when you heard that rumor that Tiffany was a leprechaun who stole all the village money, half of that wasn't true. Can you guess which half? Tiffany is not a leprechaun. She's just the bitch who stole all the village money. You see? Sometimes you got to fact check. You got to fact check, because some of it don't even be true. See? She stole all the money, yes, but she was not indeed a leprechaun.
listen to it. I'm like, well, that's not true. That's a play on words. They twist things. But if you're just listening.
Oh my God, that's funny that you say that. Because she tried to put not her, but Tiffany tried to put a restraining order on Jedediah for some shit that he said, that a play on words it was. And she tried to use it as like some big threat. When it was clearly a play on fucking words. Oh, but now it's like, oh, you need to see past this. It be a play on words and people just blow it out of proportion. Like Tiffany did when she just tried to get a restraining order on for somebody for doing the same thing I'm talking about. Oh my God. And this is why we can't take you seriously. And Tiffany over there like, Tiffany over there co-signing on this shit. It wasn't even 2 days ago, bitch, that you just did the thing I said. And she over there like, Oh my God. Tiffany is the devil.
To the propaganda people spreading all of this stuff.
You're
gonna believe what you hear. You're gonna believe what's on the news. But when they say something on the news, go fact check it. Go ahead, please.
I have a question. Online, it's been theories of the buses being in Indiana and stuff. Can you clarify that you take the seniors sometimes to the dialysis on the border? It's on your website. Can you clarify that for me?
Yes, we do. We do. There's one place we go to in Indiana, Hammond, Indiana, and that's to DeVita.
Yeah.
So that's one of our exceptions. But for the most part, we transport people within the township. There's 5 exceptions. There's one over in.
Oh, seems like this would be the perfect person to ask about, are those trucks on the road with no insurance? I hope somebody asks.
Monster, Indiana, we take them to community hospital.
Hit the like button for mama.
And there's another place,
the like
Franciscan Clinic over there in Monster, Indiana. We go over there as well.
And then what?
South Suburban Hospital.
Uh-huh.
We go there. They're not in Thornton Township, but we also take them there too. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all done. I just wanted to say, may God's will be done as it is in heaven, as it is on earth, as it is in heaven, as it is on earth.
Yeah. The Jesus will not allow her to get those words out right. He like, don't be speaking on my behalf. I'm gonna tie your tongue. Don't be trying to bring me into this. Okay. Look at that. When you be trying to use the Lord's words and all of a sudden your tongue get tied. You think that's a coincidence? Her tongue wasn't tied that whole time she was talking, but as soon as she started trying to use the Lord's words, all of a sudden, there's something in it. It will be done, and I couldn't get what it would be done. Oh, he turned his back on you. That's fucked up. Damn.
Did I get that wrong? I turned it wrong. Did I turn it wrong? So you know what? We have to.
I ain't gonna lie. You know I always give props when props is due. I love the blouse. Tiffany, I love the jacket. It's hella cute. Mama likey. Very cute. You know, I always give props when the props is due, honey. But when I like it, I don't know if y'all like it, but I think that top is cute.
You know what? We have to bring, you know what? We need to bring prayer in Dalton because there's a demonic spirit over Dalton. I have never seen anything like this in my life.
Yeah, it look like Tiffany, don't it? It's a demonic spirit over Dalton. It's like, you said, describe it to you? Okay, it's kind of orange. It's like orange. And it's got these like gigantic fucking eyes, you know. It's weird. It's weird. And then it's got this like cheating ass boyfriend that's hovering around it. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying that. I gotta add that in there because I know that it's I know it's a sensitive spot for Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm in a place where I'm hitting Tiffany where it hurts. And I know that it hurts in her boyfriend. Like it hurt. Tiffany's soft spot is her boyfriend. She love that boyfriend of hers. She's doing all of this and trying to scramble to get other jobs so that she can still pay to keep this boyfriend. Because she knows what I know. He came for the money. And when the money gone, he gonna go with it. And so that's why I keep making the boyfriend jokes. Because it's hilarious.
And no matter how much you try and explain yourself or explain the situation, it never changed. She's been explaining herself forever. She's been telling you, well, this is not true. This is not true. And no matter what she says, nobody's listening. And I do I look for the research. I'm like, she's right. She's telling the truth. Why aren't they listening to her?
Okay. Now, bitch. Now, what you ain't gonna do is play in our fucking face. Y'all just haven't looked through the truth. Can you specify about a thing? Hey, did she just officially co-sign? Oh, so you just another you TIF 2.0? Is that what it's Ma'am, I'm gonna need when you say I'm checking. All you gotta do is fact check. I just checked and it's like she's telling the truth. Like about what? Huh? Which thing did you check and that she's telling the truth about? You gonna tell us? Let's see. Maybe she'll tell us.
So
No, she didn't. I didn't think she would. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ugh. These fishing wire wigs think alike.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is just to fact check everything that you hear and pass it on. If you hear somebody saying things that are not true, ask them the question.
Yeah, we've done that with Tiffany, and she refuses to answer, and that's how we got where we are.
Where did you find this information out?
How does she not know?
Check it out because it really isn't true. So I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm pushing and I'm fighting to get on board. And if I do, it's going to be about the people. It's not going to be about this messiness, and I believe in unity.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, she's terrible. She would be terrible. Here's how you know why. She's pretending to not know anything that Tiffany's doing now, which means anything that you would bring to her attention, she's gonna act like doesn't fucking exist. She's gonna act like it don't exist. She just told us that. Yeah, exactly. Jim Jones had people following his ass too. Indeed. Oh my God.
Bringing both parties together. That's what I call them.
You can see it in her eyes though. She don't have trustworthy eyes. She don't. The spirit is stank. Okay. She got a stank spirit. You can just tell. You can just tell. It's like certain people, the energy is just ick. She's giving me the ick.
Parties, because they're divided. Because we have to do it, and we have to bring unity to the community.
Just bring the unity to the community.
If we want to
if I rhyme the words, it's gonna make some sense, right? Yeah. No. Okay.
be respected on the outside, it's about us together and having community pride. That's what we need. Community pride.
Oh, that's all we need. Oh, you know what? They should have brought her in sooner. All we needed was a little bit of pride, a little bit of unity in a community. Okay, got it. Check. Roger Dodger. Oh my God. Where did Tiffany find her? Like, how far up her ass did she have to dig to find this? Like, she definitely pulled this one out of her ass. Just wondering how far she had to dig to find it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you want to feel good about where you live? Yeah. And we're all divided. We're all on the news and everything's, the propaganda. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Mojo. The spirit is the same. I'm gonna tell you what you doing right now is exactly, it's like Mojo Blue Magic said she's giving rich drunk shoplifter. It's so specific. It's so specific. It's accurate as balls. It's so accurate. It's so accurate. Oh my God. That is the most accurate thing. Oh my God. Rich drunk shoplifter. Yes. She got them eyes. It's like this thing that they do when they're always drunk. So it's like not a big deal with them being drunk. It's like a slow blink. And I'd say what we need to do. What I didn't take anything. It's ridiculous.
So I'm hoping that we can move forward so that Mayor Henyard can continue her work. And I have those same visions she has. And
yeah, I have the same visions. I'll be seeing shit too.
And I'm sure when people leave here today, I'm hoping that you would do some fact checking, and pass it on. We need to create our own propaganda, but with the truth. Spread the truth.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. That was Miss.
Now hold the fuck up. What the fuck is propaganda? And I always thought propaganda was. Oh, let's not just hold on a second. Did she say that correctly? I just want to make sure. Communication that is primarily used to influence or persuade an audience to further an agenda. I don't think that that's the right thing she should have said. We need to start our own propaganda. She said, we need to start our own propaganda. That sounds exactly like something that a rich drunk shoplifter would say. Sounds just like something a rich, drunk shoplifter would say. Let's start our own propaganda. But in a good way, though, is what I meant to say. That's what I meant.
Linda Terrell. She is
Linda
running
Terrell need to
for
go to fuck
trustee
on.
here in the
I'm gonna
village
tell you
of
that right
Dalton. And just to the question that the young lady asked about where our buses go, that's why you don't hear us entertain everything somebody say, because they don't know the truth. And I'm glad she cleared that up to where our buses go. Why you care for our buses in Indiana? What they have to do with you on the outside? All what matters is that we help a resident go and get dialysis or get chemo radiation. Whatever they was going for is.
Hold up. First of all, bitch, let me let you know. Let me tell you why the people wanted that. Like, why it's their business if the trucks are going so motherfucking state. Cause your ass was taking first class flights to Vegas, and you told us it wasn't none of our business then either. Why do you care how I get there? Why do you care what I'm flying on? Because the people are paying for it. What if they're taking those buses to take people on trips to Vegas? Who's paying for that fucking gas? Who's paying if the thing break down? Who's paying for this shit? Like, who's paying for it? The people. It is their business to know. And the fact that you don't never want anybody to know. It says that everything's yours. Like, once she gets in this position and everything just becomes hers. This is my shit. Why y'all so worried about what I'm doing with my stuff? You're going straight to Hades, Tiffany. You're going straight to Hades with gasoline draws.
What matters, but yet we so caught up in the moment of they over here, they doing this. Look what come on, y'all. We can't keep answering every little detail because somebody said it about us, because we would be part of the mess, and that's what we're trying to stay away from.
Oh my God.
Couple things that I just want to talk about. How do we get started, right? A lot of people don't understand how this whole thing came to be what it is. So I'm going to take about 5-10 minutes. I think I got 10 minutes left to just go through that, because I'm going to do an intro today. Of course, each step, like I just stated, I reiterated, we're going to talk each day about one topic, and I'll try to stay on a topic because I could keep going to so.
I'm gonna just to let you know, she did this before when she made her first video and she posted it up on there, and she said this is gonna be, Tiff, the truth speaks or whatever. This is gonna be the first truth speaks, and every day I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna be posting these things. Of course, the next day I was there with gusto, ready to see what she had to say the next day. Of course, she fucking didn't. Next day after that, of course, she fucking didn't. She didn't. She just says these things. Like she'll say, this is what I'm starting this thing now. I'm gonna like tomorrow I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna tell you this. I promise you, tomorrow she ain't gonna post shit. Tiffany just be saying shit in the moment, like, which is fine. I get it. She gets caught up in the moment. She's like, I like the feel of this. This feels professional. You know what? I'm going to make this a thing. So when she's saying it, I think she believes what she's saying, but she's not going to stick to that. She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it. I don't think she said that with it in mind that she's going to not do it. She just isn't going to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she just says it. So just so you know, what she's saying don't mean shit. She's just talking.
So many things because there's so much to tell you, but I want to stick to the plan. So today is strictly the intro of who is Tiffany Henyard. How did I become the person I am today? So how did I start? I ran for trustee in 2013. 2013, I became the youngest trustee for the village of Dalton. I am I sat there for 8 years. I'll say that. I ran in 2013. I had to rerun again in 2017, and then I won again. And that's what Tanika Hughes, our future clerk, was stating to you. She ran on a ticket with us along with a couple other people that wanted to run for office. Stan, he ran for mayor. Unfortunately, my entire ticket lost.
Y'all hit the like button for mama, please. Please and thank you. Somebody let me know how many likes I got. Okay. Give me some love. Hit the like button. Please, the like button.
Entire ticket lost. The only person that was left standing was who you see today. Your super mayor. I was the only one that won off the ticket in 2017. So I knew right then and there I had to go in fighting, because I was the lone wolf on the board. Over the years, I went back and forth over truth, like meaning telling them y'all wrong, this is how it go, here's the facts. And of course, I I lost the battle as it relates to the debate on.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Tiffany talked louder than her little counterparts over there. So let me change my audio thing back. I don't want it to be peaking so much. It's peaking a lot. Okay.
On the board with board members because they had majority rules. They voted for whatever they wanted, but I just always.
Let me get 500 likes. Y'all playing with me. 391 is crazy. It's crazy, okay? Thank you, Debt Free Dad. Thank you, boo. Mama do appreciate you. Oh, yes, she do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, she do. Yes. Yes. Thank you, honey pot.
Stated whatever it was that I thought it was that should have been done for the record. So if you go check the minutes, you'll see. But I've always been a person that you see today, which is the fighter in me. And that's why I want you to see and not think that, hey, she's just doing this. I've always been the same spunky person that I was always outspoken and always fought for the people. And I got coined the people's trustee. Therefore, me and that mayor went back and forth. He came for me as it relates to my seat. He tried to do a recall as well. That's the stuff that people don't know. That's why I say go fact check stuff. And then he lost. He tried to recall me, Stan, and also Robert Hunt. He was not.
Yeah, I remember that. I actually caught that. I caught that in all my digging in the archives. I remember that. He tried to get rid of Tiffany. Tried to get rid of her as a trustee. Because she started kicking up shit immediately, just for no reason. Just shit that was just nothing. She just wanted everybody to pay attention to her. And this is how you could tell. Because she would grandstand, that thing she always talking about everybody else doing. She would come in and she would be like, she would make this speech sound like what she considers herself to be. Martin Luther King, you know. She would come in and she would, say da 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 da, something. And back then, this is when she was a trustee. Like people would be like, they would feel the passion. They'd be like, yeah, and they would start clapping. And Tiffany's face would go from being this serious, like, someone, and then it would start clapping, and all of a sudden she would go. It was like that. She would do this grin. And it was like, oh my God, it's all show. It's the show. She's doing everything it's all reaction. She's just dying for that reaction. Oh my God.
Successful, right? So all my life I had to fight, right?
Yes, I've been watching this bitch like a hawk. I know Tiffany. I know who she is, what she represents, how a Tiffany can be created. I know how Tiffany's get here. Like what makes a Tiffany? Like I know what happens to a person that turns them into a Tiffany. I know this bitch. When I tell you I know this bitch, I know her.
Basically, that was 2013 to 2017 to 2021. As that mayor fought with me and tried to come for my seat, I then said, you know what?
And look, that's the lie right there. As that mayor came for me, was always coming for me, he was always attacking me. I've gone through, like I said, all this fucking footage. Every fucking day this mayor had to fight. Because this bitch had something fucked up to say and was saying something like it was always just this negative shit coming from her directed specifically at the mayor. She did this every time they had a meeting. This is what she was the one. She was always the one. That was her. But when she tells the story in history, he was always, fighting with me about stuff. He would always just going against me about things. He would attack me because I'm a woman. Because I was the youngest. And because I was a girl. Like, no, bitch. No, that's not what happened. And I seen it.
I'm going to run for your seat. So I ran for mayor in 2021. The whole community was behind me because everybody always knew me. I've been on the board for 8 years. Okay. So a lot of people don't understand that my community know who Tiffany Henyard is. I'm vested in our community. I grew up in the village of Dawson. That's why you see me fight so hard for it. Remind you, let me just put this out because everybody like to talk about my money. We only make $50,000 for those that don't understand how this game goes. As a trustee, we make half of that. $25,000 is what I made from 2013 to 2021. 2020.
Yeah, I could tell by your clothes back then. And honestly, though, your hair was doing better back then. I mean, at least you tried. Like now, she been wearing this same fucking wig for 3 years. I don't think she took it off once. I don't even think her boyfriend knows what's under here. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, she said, "Don't you take this off. Just put some more glue on top." I don't think Tiffany even knows what's going on under here at this point. Like this, I think Tiffany's convinced this is it. This is her hair at this point. I think that's what's happening. Like she ain't seen her scalp in so long. She don't know. Okay. Oh my God. It's the delusion for me. What would be the delusion if Tiffany believed anything she's saying? But you know, if you say something enough, you run the risk of starting to believe it. And then you lose history. You don't even remember your past because you changed it in your mind.
21, I became your mayor. Our salary's only $50K. Make more than that.
Yeah, but that's why, and which is why you went and picked up that position at Thornton Township. Which is clear, that's why you did that. Because when you do things with your mayor job, like go to the White House, you know you don't have enough, they don't have enough money to pay for this shit. So what do? You charged it to Thornton Township, bitch. That's what you did. And I don't think you did that by accident. I don't think that was a mistake, a slip of the thing. I don't think so. I think you did that shit on purpose. You just hope nobody would notice. But they did. Because you ain't shit. That's why. They did notice, though. They did notice. You got called out on it. And then you just go, it was a mistake. It could happen to anyone. It could. But it ain't what happened in this case. No. Because that's the whole reason you got that job. You went and chased after that because that position was going to get you 200 and some thousand. Like the mayor gets you the prestige, the title. And that Thornton Township job gets you the money. And you're going to need the money if you're going to pay for that boyfriend of yours. I'm sorry. I had to throw it in there. I just had to. It was obligatory that I threw that in there, okay? Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, boo. Mama do appreciate you. Yes, she do. Ooh.
And my biz. Just
hit the like button, please. Please and thank you.
Just want to put that out there for those that hate on me and money. It's not about money for me. It's about the commitment to want change in my community that I grew up in. Because when I came here, we had Ponderosa, Red Lobster, White Hentry. That's it. We had all those things, and we had the Pancake House. We had all those things down Sibley, and it was majority white. Everybody on my block was white. My friends was white. I'm just giving you this information because this is the part y'all are all missing. It was not black. It became black, like she stated, when Shaw and them came. That was the other mayors. A lot of people don't know Dalton's history. Learn the history before you start judging what people are saying because you don't know what the person been through. Mm-hmm. It's like when you go somewhere and you like people story. See your story.
It's because the restaurants left. It's because the other mayors. It's because everything but me.
But they don't know your history, right? So once you learn the history, now you can better judge a person, which shouldn't be judging nobody, but people judge people. So that's how that little bit happened. 2013.
Let me get 600 likes. Come on. Come on.
Trustee. 2017, trustee. 2021, I became the first female youngest mayor for the village of Dalton. Never in my life did I think that I was going to go through this much scrutiny over control, over power, just so you understand the why and what it's about. Never in my life would I would have thought that my board that I have.
Kevin, thanks for becoming a member, honey. I think I had another one of those actually, though. Just had a flashback when I saw that green. I think I had another member earlier. Oh, I think it was one that was already a member. It was just like it came up green. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. I definitely do. I got the link to the top of the chat. For anybody who wants to become a member, just, you know, help support the channel. Keeps mama here and not there. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me alive. I'm like Tinkerbell. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in me, I will pass away. You know? Okay. I will wither. I will wither. Hit the like button, okay? Yes, do that. Support the channel. Support the channel. Mama is community funded.
Currently now was false. Never would I have thought when I became your mayor in 2021, going in 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, would I be facing another recall. That's what my board did to me. Y'all asked me what happened. 2021, I was facing another recall that I just told you. The previous mayor tried to recall me. And then now I'm going in with people that ran on my back, on my ticket, my coattail, right? To get in office. That I got over the hump. They would never won without me. I'm letting you know that now. Go check the history. That's another segment because I'm going to go through each one. And I'm going to show you that they always been bums looking for crumbs. I'm going to let you know.
Look at that. They always been bums looking for crumbs. And you've always been a bitch. And, you know, I don't know. Something about some itch. Something rhyme with itch. You know. That could be a lot of things. You could say a lot of things like, you know, your ass is going to itch. You know. Oh my gosh. She, you know, she don't have no, just, I always throw this out there. Like when people, there's certain people out there who'll be like, you know, it's just terrible. Why you gotta call her a bitch? She out here calling people bums and names and shit like this. This is what she do. We just playing the same game, she and I, okay? Please don't come over here on some do better than her. No, bitch. I come from the times and the people of if you know, they go low, you know, we gonna play in this fucking mud, okay? Not they go low, we go high. Okay? No, that's not me. No, they go low, they chose where we gonna play at, which apparently is in the mud. So in the mud we go. We making mud pies and we throwing them bitches. That's what we doing. Okay?
This is what it is. So I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil. That's what you're going to get today. So as we go through these motions, I just want you to fact check. And I'm going to put up the receipts because y'all talking about my receipts.
Yeah, that you never fucking show, but you always say you have. Oh my God.
I'm going to put up the receipts to show.
She's like the person who says, I'm a millionaire. I'm going to show you. I'm going to prove it. And then her proof is her in a video, in another video saying, I'm a millionaire. While we watch her live in a cardboard box. And then she's like, y'all need to just fact check. I didn't tell y'all just don't believe nothing I say. Y'all need to just, it's true.
Show you what it is. So if that wasn't the case, the people that jumped ship from another mayor would have stayed with that mayor if that person thought that mayor was going to win. Obviously they didn't, so they came with your super mayor. So I carried everybody on my back.
Oh my God. You see what I'm saying? It's the delusion for me. I carried everybody on my back. It was all on my back. No, that was Kamal. That was just Kamal on your back. Okay? That was Kamal. Kamal don't even got a job right now. You are Kamal's job. I don't know if you realize this, Tiffany, but you are Kamal. You are your boyfriend's job. Kamal has a job. And his job's name is Tiffany. Okay? He don't even have a job. He don't have a job. Like if you don't exist, he don't have a job. Like he is not. And he's driving around. He came in. He comes in. Just think about this for a second. Just let this process. He come in, and he got a job from Tiffany. Tiffany gave him a job. He's driving around in the most expensive version of a BMW that I think exists. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a car person. But the bitch is expensive as hell. He's driving around in one of these when the only job he has is the job that the position Tiffany put him in. And he's married to someone else also. Just as like the cherry that sits on top of that shit pie. Are we kind of getting an idea of the you ain't shitness that's going on around here? Tiffany, honey, no. Honey, no.
Y'all know I'm tired. My back caving in, you know.
Oh, my back.
A lot of weight, carried it, and I made it, right? So when I made it in 2021, they already had a plan for me. Little did I know. And that plan was to recall me from office.
You know what's so funny? She said she carried everybody on her back. But you know the only reason that she made mayor was actually because It was actually, they said that what they say is it was actually because of the one who's running for mayor now, the House. The people who didn't really trust her because she was like kind of loud and confrontational. They didn't really want to kind of go along with her. They were taking the word basically of House that it was okay, that she was okay. It was like, okay, well, House is okay with her. So they were going along with it. It's so funny that in her fairy tale, it's that she was carrying these people on her back. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Like, it's hilarious. Like back then when she was a trustee and House was a trustee, when the mayor wasn't there, guess who was the mayor pro tem? House. He was the guy who they picked back then too to sit in when the mayor wasn't there. Like it was always, that's why I say he was always the one. It was always House. It was never this bitch. Okay? It was never her, but in her fairy tale, it was her. She's the star of the show. Oh my gosh, everyone loves a good comeback story. I know. Isn't that something? Yes, Delia. This is her. She's like, you know what? The story is fucked up, so I'm going to just change it a little bit. I'm just going to add a little spice. I'm going to add a little spice to it. You know what I'm saying? A little razzle dazzle.
We went to court. Literally the first one in. I ain't even get to see they get warm yet. The judge said, what did she do? Why are y'all in here? Already? Right now? Recall her?
Yeah, and that's not what happened. That's not. She this bitch is delusional. That's not what happened. That's how she remembers it. She's like, I went in there and the judge was like, Queen Tiffany. Queen Tiffany, what do you need from me? Okay, I follow you. Okay, I will do whatever you say. You know.
What did she do? Did she do something malice? What did she do? You know, they said, no, nothing. No. Why are you in here?
They said nothing.
The judge did not.
That's how you know. What did she do? Nothing. She didn't do nothing. We just brought her in here because it was cold outside and it was warm in here. So we brought her in here. Tiffany, at least attempt to tell a story that could be convincing. The judge asked them, now, why are you here? And they said, Then everybody got on their Maseratis and just drove straight out of the courtroom because their cars fit inside the buildings. In my imagination, that's how the story goes. Tiffany, oh my God, she didn't even try.
Bam. Right? Next thing I know.
What if it turns out that something's wrong with Tiffany's brain? Like that she don't mean to lie right now, but that the world just looks different to her. Like to her, the sky is purple and green and it's shaped like a tree. You know, the ground is indeed soup. Okay. All right. There's lava and everything everywhere on the ground. And that's just what it looks like to Tiffany. What if that's true? Because this sounds extremely delusional.
They go appeal it. Now that judge already said, no, you cannot recall Tiffany Henyard. We go to court again. Now this y'all tax money, right? They keep saying who doing what. I'm telling you, if you just listen, who's doing what? Who's spending your money? It's not Tiffany Henyard. We go to appellate court.
You know what he sound like? I'll tell you something my dad used to do. My dad would tell these elaborate stories. He used to tell these elaborate stories that would have like a smidgen of like the basis of the story would be true. But he would like exacerbate all the little details to make it this extra extravagant story. They were the best stories though. But they were way too far-fetched to be even almost, fully true. But that's what this reminds me of. You sound like my dad. You sound like my dad telling one of those extra tales.
Now, this still costs. Now, remind you, the only person that's making money off of us, meaning Dalton residents, is the attorneys. That's it. And that's another segment I'm going to have about all these.
Says the lady who just went to court, who just took Jedediah to court, tried to take Jedediah to court to get a restraining order or whatnot because of a thing he said online that she decided to take literally and use it as an excuse to go to court to try to get a restraining order. That says the same bitch who 2 days ago just did that. Now all this money is being spent in court. Y'all are paying for this because of all these lawsuits they keep bringing up. Them, not me. You know, mine are completely legit. Even the ones that I just doing for shits and giggles.
Attorneys that's coming in here, making money and running to their good, nice neighborhoods.
Oh my God. Says the bitch who's then gone through 6 attorneys in the last 3 months.
Right? Okay. Go to appellate court. Same situation. Why you in here? Why you trying to recall her? All these things. Now, mind you, I ain't done nothing. But I'm facing this recall because somebody said.
Now, imagine the judge watching the same shit we watching. The judge who was in the court watching this and going, bitch, oh no, she ain't lying on me.
Said some, put it on paper, filed it. So you got to still fight against what somebody say. Denied. Okay. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Try to do my job.
Oh my God.
Go to the Supreme Court. This is how they wasting y'all money. And this is what I'm saying.
Illinois Supreme.
Yeah, Illinois Supreme Court.
There you go.
Right?
Illinois Supreme Court.
This is what I'm fighting with. I just got in office. And I'm fighting with the board that I just brought into office. Them snakes. Them devils. The ones that's really corrupt. But don't worry, in due time, I'm going to...
Be careful, your press-on nail's going to flick off. And I'm going to laugh. Don't give me nothing else to laugh about, girl. I done had enough. Okay? I'm going to OD on it.
Show you. Because I'm going to lay the brick.
Y'all hit the like button for me. How many likes I got? I better have 600. I better have 650. I better have 650. And don't lie.
Breadcrumbs out and show you. Because paper is believing, right? Go to the Supreme Court. Get before the Supreme Court. Supreme Court say, why she in here? Same stuff.
Yeah, we went to the Supreme Court. Oh my God, this bitch. She diabolical. We went to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court judges is up there like, with this face. Why is she here? What could she have possibly done? She's an angel. This is the look. Her? What? Oh my God, Tiffany. Just try to at least sell the story.
And they got transcripts on everything I'm talking about. I ain't done anything. Y'all already recalling me. I just got in office. I ain't get to breathe. I ain't get to say I want to build this. I want to create this. Nothing. Because I'm fighting with the board that I just bought in office. Guess what they do? Denied. So here I am today as your mayor. I'm going through all these court proceedings, still loving on the people, still holding my head high, still smiling, still coming out there dancing with y'all. But I'm going through all this scrutiny in the process. So when they lost court, guess what they did next?
What they do, Tiffany? Go ahead. What they do? What rainbow did they take the cow and jump over a moon and land on a leprechaun's head and get $1 billion? Tell us the story, Tiffany. You ain't the only one that can make some shit up, bitch. Okay? I can make some shit up too. All right? Hit the like button for mama.
Went and took me off the bank account. Went in the bank. This is
Ain't that something?
that clerk that's currently now the clerk.
What?
And that wannabe mayor.
What?
Who's a trustee now.
What?
Them
Hey, Tiffany, why did they take you off the bank account? Are you gonna skip that part? Tiffany, why did they take you off the bank account? Okay, how about this? Why did they say they were going to take you off the bank account? How about that? Let me guess. You're not going to say either one of those. Because if you tell us why they said it, we're going to fact check it and find out they were fucking right. Because that's already been done. Right? Let me guess. Right? Okay. She ain't shit. They take me off the bank account. Right? Rude.
to went into a bank and remove your mayor from the village's bank account where it's millions of dollars, right? But this ain't what they ain't telling y'all none of this, right? They leaving all these facts out. Ain't over no bank account. Ain't no nothing. Guess who signed the checks? That trustee.
Oh my God. And
that clerk.
there you go.
They tell y'all.
Right? Together. You know why? Because your dumbass was supposed to only be signing checks with the clerk. It was supposed to be 2 signatures. Now, why did they set that? Because you was out there roguely signing motherfucking checks. So they set that rule. And guess what you did when they set that fucking rule? You was doing it anyway. On some sneaky sneak. She was out there signing big checks, y'all. Big fucking checks. But she ain't gonna tell y'all that. She ain't gonna mention that part. She ain't gonna leave that part out of the story. Because don't nobody need to hear that, right, Tiffany? Don't nobody need to hear that part. You know, we don't need to bring that back up. We don't need to rehash that.
None of that, right? I got the checks. I'm gonna show it off.
Oh, yeah.
All this going on, but no one wants the facts. The news not putting the facts out.
Yeah, it's a fax.
So I'm going
It was a fax machine.
back and forth in court fighting with them. And you know, one thing I don't care. I understand you gotta go through the process and all that, but the system needs to be fixed. The system is broken. I don't care what nobody say. Broken.
It's broken?
They take you through all these games because it's all about money.
Hit the like button.
Okay, you come in, you sue somebody. Now you got to respond. Then that person got to ask for a lawyer. Then now they give you a 30-day extension. Then you got to go and you get time to respond to them. Now that's another 20 days. Then after that, come back. Then you get to respond. That's another 30 days. Just the game of the court system that I do not like.
No.
So it's like kick the can
Hey, why don't you just become a judge, Tiffany?
down the road. And that's what's been happening, right?
I heard you out there looking for a new job. That's what I heard. I had heard you trying to supplement your income coming up because you're going to lose that big job, that big paycheck job, especially considering that's the job that you've been paying your boyfriend through. Okay. How he going to be paying for that car? I know y'all didn't pay cash for that. I know he got a car payment. Okay. If I had to guess, I would think that's a lease. I can't imagine that you guys would be trying to purchase it. Because, you know, he takes me as the kind of person who was going to want something better next year. So if I had to guess, I'd say that's a lease. Okay. He's not going to be able to pay that payment for that lease. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to need to supplement that income or he going to leave you. Okay. He going to leave you for another politician, a woman politician that you probably introduced him to being in this position. He probably came across somebody. And he gonna try to shimmy his way into that one. And you gonna be so salty. Oh my God.
I dealt with that for almost a year, trying to get back onto the bank account. Then election came up, right?
She said, get me back on the bank account.
Okay, we're gonna do this 3 months out. I know it's January, but we're gonna wait to April to hear this case. Huh? What? Oh, April. We're gonna wait till April?
Yep.
Whew, okay. We wait. All for them to come back and say what? What they did was wrong, illegal, unconstitutional, put it back on the bank account and take everybody else off. Why I had to go through all that for a year just to get that result in the end, when that was the result in the beginning because we'd improving our case. That's what I went through, guys. 2 years. That's what you 2 years straight. Now, I'm victorious again. This what your...
Yeah, see. Yeah, so they put her name back on the thing, and then they made that rule that she can't sign it. So it needs to be her and another person to sign it. And she was signing it herself. She was signing it herself. This is what she do. But she gonna leave that part out. That's right. That's right, Tiffany. Now skip to the next part. Let's skip to the next part. Ooh. Y'all know that? Oh, I tried to get skipped to the good part. There it is. That's what it was.
No super married dealing with. Now guess what came next?
What came next?
The smear campaign.
No.
Because the next year, 2022, this is how you know you let God handle everything. Tell y'all that I mean it. Let him handle everything in your life, all your battles, all your things when you're in your moments and you think, oh God, what am I doing next? Let God be God.
Yeah, just call
2022. Frank Zuccarelli passes away.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God. Tiffany, I don't know if you meant to say that, like to plan that in that way, but that sounded crazy. She's like, now, and then next, watch, because things have solved themselves. These problems, they solve themselves. Just leave it to the Lord. This is what you do. Because then watch this. That would tell you what happened next. But the best thing could have happened. Frank Zuccarelli passed away. Tiffany, the demon that lives in you just spoke. Okay, I think it just its voice got bigger than yours for a second. Oh my God. She just said, the best thing that could have happened for me, Frank Zuccarelli died. Tiffany literally is diabolical. She didn't even catch it. She didn't even catch that she just said that shit. She didn't catch it. She didn't catch it. Look at her. Maybe she did it. Maybe that's why she's drinking this water.
Township. They're fighting over who they're going to appoint a supervisor at that point, right? They don't get along. Them board members, they fight with one another. They don't want this person, that person. All that go on for a while. What was it? 2 months? How many months? 2 months.
Okay.
Now, this before I got involved in any of it. 2 months, it happens. And then they wait to the last day. Where they had to, the last hours, where they had to appoint the supervisor.
Yeah, and I, Tiffany, just happened to be there with my big mouth, ain't shit, bastard ass friend who'd like to intimidate people. That short little fucking monster that I ain't seen since. They used to come out and terrorize the people when Tiffany would lock them out of the building and they would have to do their meetings outside. And then this guy would come and scream and yell in the parking lot so that they couldn't even have their meeting. This is the guy that was there with Tiffany. Tell me this shit was not fucking planned. Fuck you. Why the fuck was she just in there? Why was she even there? Is they down to the last fucking hour to pick one and their Tiffany fucking is the mayor of fucking Dalton? Bitch, but you ain't gonna, you know what, Tiffany, I'm a screenshot. I didn't even notice. I didn't notice that I paused her like this, y'all. Sorry about that. Damn, Tiffany. Damn. What is happening right now? Like, that is called, her eyes look like they're about to pop right up out of her head, honey. They about to roll right the fuck out. Yeah, that's a perfect thumbnail. I need to put that back. I'm going to change my thumbnail for this when I get done. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm fitting to do. Okay?
Right? Reminding you, several people went up on that table. When I say several. Even Napoleon, even Stan, everybody that you could think of, they called that name out. They made a motion. Couldn't get a second. Made a motion, got a second, couldn't get the votes. Every time. Now, I'm in the room, right? I'm the mayor of Dalton, so I'm in the room. Because you always want to be in the room, because I'm coming to beg whoever it was that they was going to choose to help Dalton. I always go begging for Dalton. That's how I get a lot of things, because I'm always in the room. So, when I'm there.
Yeah, so why the fuck were you know what, bitch? I can't with you. Hey, Miss Santana, what's up, baby? How you doing? Thank you, fine and good. What's up, baby? How you doing? You doing? I know, right? Mama is still good at that. Pausing at just the right spot, just the right spot, Greg. I did it. I nailed it. I did. Yes.
And they keep failing. They keep going back and forth, and then they go to closed session. As they're in closed session, they still arguing. They come back out. They motion somebody else up. They second it. Nothing happens. Okay. Go back into closed session. This is what we watching. We on the outside, like how y'all watching us here. Everybody just sitting, waiting, and they still fighting over who it should be. After that, they come out. Next thing I know, your girl name get called on the table. I motion Tiffany Henyard. Oh snap! I got a motion. We're cooking with gas. I get a second. Okay. So they get a motion in a second. Call her.
Oh my God, she living in the past, y'all. She's like, I think back today to the best day of my life. if this day hadn't happened for me, this one day, I wouldn't have the Kamal I have today. You know, that's how you get a Kamal. You know, you get a high paying job, then you put him on the payroll, and he's yours for as long as he's on the payroll. He's all yours. Well, not all yours. You gotta share him some with bitches named Candace, apparently. But, you know, he's mostly yours. Oh my gosh. Oh my, she's gonna be so sad. She's gonna be so sad.
Bro, such and such person, such and such.
Look at her living so excited.
I got two. I need one more. I need one more. Now remind you, it was right before midnight, 5 minutes before midnight. The third person, which I think was a Jerry. Who's the third person? Joyce Washington. Rest her soul. She said, the crowd go crazy. It's like mixed feelings, like, ah!
Yeah, it was very fucking mixed. Yeah, there were people going, what? Excuse me? But see how she was about to say, the crowd went wild. Everyone was excited for me. They were all so happy I was there. EMC, I'm not crazy. Tiffany's fucking crazy. But yeah, I do. I get it. Yes. You might be right.
I did. Oh my God, it's Tiffany. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? It was just up and down
like
type of emotions, right? Mm-hmm. So I became the first female,
oh my God,
youngest African American.
Jeez. How about the best, bitch? Have you ever tried being the best of something? But like, I am the shortest mayor there ever fucking was. Never has there ever been a mayor as short as I. I'm the shortest mayor that's ever existed. I'm the only girl. I'm a black girl on top of that. Are you the best? Fuck no. Tiffany, bitch, Tiffany, be the best. Try being the best. How about not being how about being the smartest? How about being the most like strategic? How about being the like the smartest? How about being the one that's the most educated? Like all of the things that she's the most of is shit that just is. She's the youngest. She ain't the reason she young. She black. She ain't the reason she black. She a girl. She ain't the reason she a girl. Like, can you be the best of something that's from your effort? Like, do a good fucking job, bitch. Tell me what you've ever done, Tiffany, that you were the best at. She gonna have a blank fucking stare. Just if you ask her this, she gonna have a blank fucking stare. What are you the best at? What are you the best of? You're the only of this, and this. Can you be the best something?
Supervisor of the largest township in the state of Illinois. Ooh.
I think Tiffany just needs to find some kind of weird skill to get into the Guinness Book of World Records. Because it seems like she just wants to be remembered for doing a thing. Anything will do. Anything will do.
Ooh, people mad now. Oh, I got more enemies now. Oh, God, what have you done, right? That's what you're thinking. But at the same time, God blessed me while I was going through what I just broke down to you. I was going through all that mess. Mm-hmm. And he blessed me. He enlarged my territory.
No, you Nino Browned your way into that fucking position. And we're going to find out exactly how. Okay? Gonzalez ain't telling. But I feel, me personally, I feel like there's a detail that we've not been told yet. And something inside of me tells me that Gonzalez knows that detail. And I want to know what that detail is. I think that's why he works so hard right now. He's trying to undo this thing so that it never come out. That, you know what I'm saying? It's just a feeling that I have. He called her name out. And I want to know how that name got in his mouth. Like, it's not a coincidence. There she's standing with that bully ass piece of shit guy. And then all of a sudden, Gonzalez just calls out her fucking name. How did that seed get planted? I want to know. Like, I want to know what that is. That's the detail that's missing as to how that happened. But that little piece of shit that disappeared that we never fucking see anymore, who was with her that night, being an asshole even that night, that guy, yeah. I hope he's in jail. We never see him anymore. I hope it's because he's in prison. I don't know. Y'all let me know. What was that guy's name? The guy who was with her when she did the whole Thornton Township thing. Y'all let me know if anybody knows.
As they say, well, God will make your enemies your footstool. That's exactly what happened for me. Not knowing I was going to get all these other powerful enemies, right? Because that's what happened. So now, everybody want to control you. Because now you got the big seat. Frank Zuccarelli was in that seat for over 30 years. I ain't hear y'all say a word, a peep, or nothing to that man. Attack him.
Oh my God.
As it relates to go after his seat.
She says that. She just says that out loud for no reason. She also would say that. She has said that about the mayor. Oh my God, look how I froze her, y'all, again. She puts that. She would say that about the mayor, who was the mayor before her. She would say that about him. Nobody ever questioned him. Nobody ever fought against him. Nobody ever, which is clearly a fucking lie because she was the one who was fucking doing it. She was the one who was pushing back on everything he fucking ever said. So clearly he got pushback. Like even way clearer because she's the one who was giving the fucking pushback. She was the one who was starting it. And then the other trustees would kind of, they would kind of go along and with something. But like she was the one who was spearheading that. But she'll just say it with just gusto. She'll go, nobody ever pushed back. He never got any pushback because he was a man.
I ain't see y'all do none of that. But when the sister get the seat, because that's what the problem people got.
Because I'm a girl.
When a black, young,
it's because of my vagina. That's why. They hate me because I have a birth canal. That's why. My uterus makes them so angry. And I don't know why. Oh.
Irate person gets the seat. Everybody got a problem because y'all want to control her. I am not to be controlled. Y'all should know that and see that and feel that. I ran to lead and not follow. I just told y'all I follow for what?
Hey, maybe you can lead Kamal back from the hotel with his mistress. Lead him back home, apparently, which is to your parents' house, okay? There's a rumor going around that if you're telling the truth, that you live in your parents' basement. That's the type of bitch you are. That's what I heard. Nah, I know that ain't where you living. You living not in Dalton. You're a fucking liar. You've been lying about where you live at. And that's out now. Okay? You either live in your parents' basement or you was lying. It's one or the other. Ain't that something? The address that she had listed for where she lives at, which is how she can be a Dalton mayor, is her parents' house, which she doesn't live at. She don't live at that house that she did the eviction thing. They don't live in there. She's not in there. She just won't let the lady back in. But she's not in there. She changed the locks and stuff, but that's not where they live. Isn't that something? Where the fuck does Tiffany live?
Years. 8 years I followed as a trustee. That's what it is. You're learning the job and you're learning how to be a better trustee. So that's why I did 2 terms. And then I wanted to lead after that. Mm-hmm. So it's the same concept. I ran to be the head, not the tail. So once I got that seat.
No, you got that seat because you needed some more money. You needed money. You wanted the power of the being the mayor because you liked the title, but you wanted money. So you took that position.
And I got more enemies than all these people mad because now they want to tell me what to do. I did all the branches. I reached out to several people saying, hey guys, I'm the new supervisor. I would like to sit down with you and talk about what can we do to uplift your community.
You know what's funny? Like no one ever tried to tell Tiffany what to do. You know what they were doing? They were just asking Tiffany what she was doing. All this started not because people were trying to tell Tiffany what to do. It wasn't that. It was them saying, so how does this work? Like, what are we doing with this? Like, what is this for? What are we doing with this? And her saying, don't worry about that. That's why I'm the mayor. When in actuality, they're supposed to be able to know and they're supposed to vote on certain things. She would not have them do it. She would not tell them about it. And she would just do the things behind their back. That's how this started. This all started because she refused to let anyone in on anything that she was doing. And then whenever they would go looking for information, they would find some shit that was like, what the fuck is this? And they would have to find these things out. So then it was like, if we don't fucking stop her, we're going to be bankrupt. Next thing you know, they don't have any insurance. There's like $400 left in the account. Tiffany's boyfriend's driving around in the most expensive BMW. Okay. This bitch wants to be she want to be a TikTok star now.
Because now I'm over all the communities. When I say all, 17 cities, which is 190,000 residents.
Y'all hit the like
for
button
Thornton
for mama.
Township. That's what I'm over, guys. That's the power of Frank Head. So now I'm a people person.
Okay.
I want everybody to engage with what their needs were for each community. So now comes the hate. Man, Tiff, we ain't coming. Okay, why not? And that's what I was dealing with. Just not to belabor the point of the story. So I'm dealing with people that didn't want to come to the table because now I'm at the head of the table.
Oh my God. See how she just jumps to now they don't want to come because I'm there and they just hating on me, you know? Why? No reason. Just cause me. Cause they hating on me. Cause I'm that bitch. Tiffany, change that to A and you be correct. You are a bitch. You're not that bitch. Okay? You're a bitch. That's I think you just got that one word, you know, just change that one word.
And that's why I tell you to always stay prayed.
How many likes I got? I better have 650. 650. Y'all trying to make mama cry. You want me to cry? Because I'll do it. I'll cry.
Yep. Let God lead your steps and let God make the choices for you on the next movement to your life. And that's what has happened for me. That's how I got all the seats because they tell me to wrap it up. So let me try to wrap it up. That's how I became.
That's how I got all the seats except for that commissioner when you just tried to get.
And your super mayor. And that's how I became. For those that don't know, back up.
Tiffany, you should have just saved this and wrote a book. Like, why didn't you? Tiffany, you should just write a book. I'm going to tell you what Tiffany should be working on right now. She should be working on a documentary, right? Or making a series like a trying to sell a story to Netflix, but under like a ghost name. So people don't know that it was her who told the story about all the stuff that happened. Everybody gonna watch that shit. Because they don't think that she wrote it. So they don't be, they're gonna be like, oh my God. That's what she should be doing. You gotta think ahead, bitch. You gotta be thinking ahead. All right? Gotta get ahead of this. All right? You can keep Kamal if you make some more money from Netflix. You can I'm just telling you that he ain't gonna stay if you lose that money. That's all I'm saying.
Super mayor. Let me break down what that means because a lot of people don't understand that terminology. They like,
oh my God, bitch. We know it's super mayor, supervisor plus mayor equals super mayor. Oh my God. She's about to stretch the story of how she named herself super mayor into a 15-minute monologue. Watch this.
She's just making up stuff. She a superhero now, huh? Yep, I am a superhero with a cape. I am the mayor of Dalton, and I'm also the supervisor of Thornton Township. All I did, again, this is my youthness, right? All I did was be creative about my title. And I put them both together. Instead of saying mayor, supervisor, you just saying super mayor. So it's the supervisor for soup and it's mayor for Mayor Dalton. And that's how we came up with this.
Tiffany, go to hell. Okay. I don't know why you needed to say, like, it's something, there's something so strange about this bitch. Like, what is wrong with her? So what I did was, super, as you are all aware, has 5 letters. What I did was I took the 3 letters from the 5-letter word super Then mayor has 5 letters also. And then I took the last 2. Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Fuck you, Tiffany. Fuck you. Tiffany, your breakdown is giving me hives, okay? It's like, why does she have to do all of this? Why? Why me, baby?
So you understand the terminology behind what that means. As I come to a close, you see, I got so much to say. I can keep going. As I get ready to come to a close, I just wanted you to know the steps of my life from 2013 to 2017.
Yeah, but if you tell us all the steps now, you're not going to have anything to tell us tomorrow.
2021 and then 2022. Now, the thing that's up now is re-election. Right now, I have re-election for the village of Dalton. I am number 1 on the ballot here. I am running for mayor again, of course. And again, I am the people's mayor. So that is up now. The other thing that I am fighting for and against is the caucus. And I just hint on that for.
Oh yeah, the caucus is a fucking rap because the judge pushed that back to like January 28th or some shit, like the end of January, which I think that like the election will be over already. Like, bitch, what the fuck is that about? Like, that's just let it go. I think she knows. I think she knows. She knows, and I know she knows. I think she knows. Right? Because she put in that little, she sent that little sniffer out via email trying to get that commissioner. She showed some interest in trying to get that commissioner position that was $200,000+ a year, apparently. She was trying to replace that fucking job. She said, I need to replace this income. There ain't no way in the world I'm gonna get to keep my boyfriend if I don't have that other job. He's not gonna stay with me for 50 grand. $50,000 a year. I'm gonna be the basicest hated bitch in the world. I mean, I don't mind being hated, but I can't be basic. Shit. Tiffany, no. Tiffany, no. Maybe if you found a better boyfriend, Tiffany, have you ever thought that maybe your boyfriend was holding you back? Oh, sorry.
Those that don't kind of understand what that is, the caucus is how people get to choose to select someone to run for supervisor, trustees, clerk, highway commission, and also assessor. All those things you would have had picked or chosen someone at the caucus.
Sorry about that.
Unfortunately, Napoleon, he did a dictatorship move.
That's what mama call a giggle fit. It happens sometimes.
On that day and did not allow anyone to nominate anyone in the building for the caucus. That was December 3rd. For those that don't know, y'all know I'm a fighter, so I don't have to keep saying that. I went and filed a lawsuit against the illegal actions of the caucus. So far, I have been victorious. I've won. We had court about 2-3 days ago, and that was for the caucus, but it relates to service. Napoleon and his DOT team has been dodging service. They've been running from the sheriff, so they didn't want to get served. So we went to court just so people.
Oh my God! You see how she said, and we were victorious in getting him served the papers that I was trying to sue him. Oh, bitch! Your definition of victorious and mine are very different.
Well, no, and it's something else that people learn from me. Did you guys know you can do service through email, social media, Facebook, Instagram? Did y'all know that? That you could serve somebody through that? You can. So the judge granted me that service through email. So we're doing that now, and I go back to court Friday for the Caucus case. So now he will.
That's crazy that you could serve somebody through email, because people's emails get hacked and then they don't have access to them. So then what happens then? That don't really make sense. I know she says it's true, so I mean, it must be true. Tiffany did say it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's like a local government thing. Maybe that's something down there. But that's weird. Like that your email, you can be served via email. What if the email that they have based for you is a email? Maybe if it's like a government email. Okay. Maybe there's like, yeah, maybe there's like a situational thing. Like not like a regular person could, but maybe like a, you know, because he's a government person already. So he has an official government email. So maybe that way you can be served, but not like through a personal email. Okay, I can see that.
Will be served. You can't run no more, because you got to understand what I just tell you. They try to buy down the clock. They just keep going and kicking the can down the road. You avoid service. Now you got an election come up. And our job is to make sure that it's done the right way and get the judge to throw everything out and redo the caucus. Or you can just put Tiffany Henyard on the ballot, because, you know, I was in the building. I was the only one fighting against the person that was doing the wrong actions to the public. It was voter suppression at its worst. They did not allow people to come in. You had people outside chatting, let us in, let us in, let us vote, let us vote.
Yeah, but they said that she didn't even have her lineup of all her people in her, you know, like the people who would be in her, like you, like I'm running with this person and this person and this person. She didn't even have that lineup. So, and that was something that you needed to have at that point. So that was that was one of the reasons why she wasn't eligible. So, I mean, if she didn't have it, she didn't fucking have it. It was basically like her feelings is hurt that she didn't think of it first. And you know, honestly, that's really what the problem was. That she didn't think of that sneaky shit first. She's mad because he beat her at her own dumbass game. That's what it was. She's like, how dare he be sneaky like me? How dare he? Okay.
We got it all on video. So I'm gonna start posting all that kind of stuff so you can see it, and you can be like, dang, this stuff really did happen.
I'm gonna tell you also, if you think that Tiffany, even after, like, say if the judge threw it out and said, we got to do another caucus. If you think that Tiffany wouldn't do the exact same thing that he did, have a little thing before, so the room is filled, do something so where the room is already filled with her minions first. If you don't think that Tiffany would do that shit, Tiffany was busting in people on the Thornton Township buses to come to vote for her voters to come to vote for her for that fucking caucus. She did an illegal fucking activity to get them fucking people there to vote for her for this fucking caucus. Before what she calls an illegal caucus happened, her ass was coming there illegally. Her plan for winning was illegal. When I tell you that Tiffany diabolical, I mean what I said.
Unfortunately, the news was too busy in the building that they come outside to get the crowd.
I made a video from outside. I also noticed that you brought your fucking daughter while you hyped up a fucking crowd. You had Kamal walking around with your daughter while you stood up on this thing right in front of him and hyped up this crowd and then walked down through the hyped up crowd with your daughter in the cold at night. Why the fuck did you bring your daughter out? Hype up a crowd and then walk her through the crowd. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? That was a show. I brought my daughter and look at all this chaos they created, and I'm there, and this is a dangerous situation. Well, she's the one creating the situation. So that she used her daughter as a pawn. Hey, Tiffany, as a parent, one mother to another. I saw what I saw. That's my fucking opinion, bitch. That's what it is. That's how the fuck I see it. You did some shit that I, as a mother, would never fucking do. Okay? I was somewhere with my kids and somebody said something that normally I would sit and roast the shit out of this piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have sat there and read him for fucking filth. But I didn't. You know why? He had me at a disadvantage. My kids were with me. And I would never put them in that position. I don't know what's going to happen after I start talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do that with them there. But you, on the other hand, apparently don't care.
And all the people was out there. We came with busloads of people.
No, we brought. Say it.
We had over 500 people show up.
You brought. Say it.
And that's what I'm saying. My support is my support. My base is my base. And they
Oh my God. You brought them there, bitch. They didn't drive and waste gas.
knew once they let us in that building, he wasn't winning nothing. Because if he thought he could win, he would have let them people in. And he didn't. We was all out there like this, huddled together. That's bad. Because at the end of the day, you still is a senator, right? You still got seats. And them people.
She jealous. She want to be a senator. If somebody offered her a senator seat right now, she'd let all this go. She'd be like, what's the salary? Oh, I could keep Kamal forever with that.
Will have to vote for you. So how dare you treat them that way because of a seat that you want to take, that you should have tried to take when Frank was here, but you didn't. So miss me with that.
Hey, Tiffany, why don't you try some hypergamy next time? Why don't you get you a boyfriend that's above you? Okay? That's above. Like that you can, maybe that you can like siphon off of. Like, how you gonna get in a position of power as a woman and then grab something from the gutter and be like, you know what, here, weigh me down. Look, trying to make some progress. Just weigh me down, okay? Just weigh me down. Make me look horrible.
That. So that's what we're fighting over or going back and forth over, just so you understand what the caucus is and
like
how
you
that
doing
works.
for
And
mama.
if you got questions about it, I always tell
Like, I ain't gonna get to do no happy dance today.
you send it, type it, send a question and go from there. To the people that follow me, you know, if you don't like me or like what I say, I don't know why y'all follow me. I really don't. I don't.
We don't follow you. We don't follow you, Tiffany. We don't follow you. We just, you know, we're just paying attention. And in my case, making fun.
I don't know why y'all post things on my lives that's really irrelevant to what we're talking about.
Oh no, I'm literally reacting to everything that you're saying. You know, she's always talking about how we listen, how we just pick apart what she says and don't play the things that are this and leave out the part that is that, and we only mention this. I do not fucking do that. I go to listen to her. Say if she ever said something that was super smart and sounded like it was grammatically appropriate or correct, I would point that out. I would say, I'm proud of you, girl. I would. The reason you don't never hear me say that, okay? Because you talk funny. That's why.
This is for people that strictly want to know a different narrative, want to hear a different side, so now they can decide on what they want to believe. This is nothing more than that. And especially when you don't live here. These people live out of state. Oh my God. They fly into our community and it's hurtful because they really do. And they get up to the podium and say, we're proud. I'm from Washington. I'm from Arizona. I'm from whatever. Why? Okay. Why are you here? You don't have a stake in this game as relates to our village. You don't have a house here, a loved one here. So your opinion should be to where you stay. Go to Washington.
Yeah, but if you come up and you're from, you know, Canada or something, and you stand up and you go, Tiffany Henyard is trying her best and she's just young and she's so, you know, just really trying. That's all you can really say. She's like, she's trying. She ain't even young. She was young at some point. She still likes to think that she's like, you know, super young for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, I'm the youngest in the room. Like, bitch, you be hanging out at bingo night. Of course you are. Oh my God. I think I just solved the riddle. I think that's why she's so attached to that bingo night thing. It means so much to her. Because when she goes in there, she's always the young buck. I think Tiffany just likes the idea of being the youngest, being the youngest. Oh, That's terrible.
to their board meetings. Go to Arizona to their board meetings. But you're here in Illinois. I don't understand.
If you come up and say good things about Tiffany, though, she'll mind. You could come from near and far, from Canada, whatever.
So that's what I want to say about that. I think I covered the power struggle as it relates to my board and me, how it started, how we got to where we are. So I'm glad I was able to clear that up.
Oh, did
the
you clear
last
it
thing
up?
that I'm
Okay.
to talk about before I
foggy,
end this
but okay.
live is the threats.
The like button for Mama.
What day was that? I think Monday. Monday, we had a board meeting here in our village of Dalton. I sent out a letter saying that I'm canceling the meeting due to the threats that we received. Believe it or not, my police department called me first, and they told me, Mayor, we think you should cancel the meeting because of threats that we have. Later on, I know that I did, and I know they did, contacted everybody. State's attorney, the FBI, everybody. Even residents contacted the FBI, which I thank you guys for that. Thank you, residents, for contacting other people because of the threats that you guys see or saw on social media. Social media bullying is real, guys. I am dealing with it. I am going through it. And it's a shame that people bully you behind a keyboard, it's sad. When they put the threats up, people have reported them, and when they reported them, that's what led the police department to say we should cancel the meeting. Once they sent the letter out, I wrote my letter advising my residents of Dalton.
Carolyn. Lies, lies, lies.
Don't go to that
lies.
meeting because it's
The
not
lies.
safe. And my job is to protect everybody, the whole community, even the stupid people that show up to do dumb stuff.
See, she feels fine calling people stupid. And so, a bitch she is.
Protect you too, because you got a mom, a dad that really care about you. So I advise you just stay where you are. So basically, once I did that, the wannabe mayor still said they're having a meeting. That person then said there's no threats. How you know there's no threats? We sent y'all the letter too. We told everybody, the trustees, we told everybody of these threats. But yeah, everybody want to play like it's no threats. So I advise you this, residents.
Go ahead.
You shouldn't believe in people that don't believe in public safety. Public safety is number one for me, hands down. Like I tell everybody, I'm a mom first. I understand titles. I tell other people, y'all title holders. It's nothing.
I'm a mom first. That's my main priority. Before I rev up a crowd that I then have to walk through, I always make sure my child is with me. Tiffany, you did that. Okay? You revved up a crowd with your child with you. Okay? That's what you did. Okay? Okay? Oh my gosh. Ugh. It's the nerve of this woman.
When you ain't doing the work, you're holding a title. You're not producing products. Y'all can't do nothing but lip box, but I am showing work. And that's why I would say my work speaks for itself. So when that person said that it was no threat to the community, it concerned me for my residents of Dalton because I don't want nobody to walk into.
Is lip box, is that like fighting words? What is that?
The fire or trap or anything, not knowing. And that's why I put mine out. But knowing and seeing is believing, but you have to take heed to that because nowadays people are crazy. When that threat happened, y'all know what happened after that? Because everybody said there was no threat. Right?
Okay. Now see, here's the problem. Now this is how you got into this mess in the first place, Tiffany. See how you just keep saying that there was a threat? You keep saying that there was a threat. You're like, there was a threat. And nobody believed me when I said there was a threat. But there was a threat. I'm telling you, there was a threat. A threat. And you know what happened after the threat? No, bitch, tell us what the threat was first. You're skipping a step. Do the story like you did the story about you winning the position with the supervisor. Tell the whole fucking thing. All the little dumbass, weird, missing pieces, details. The convenient for you, make you sound good details. Do that. Why won't you tell us what the threat was? You know why? Because it was some wordplay that she decided to use against the person. They said something and she was like, you know what? That could be taken. That could be taken as like, I mean, because there's the word, like if you were ever in an airport, this is basically what happened. If you're ever in an airport, right? If you're in an airport and you might be like, say you're watching like a music video and it's like really, really good. And then when it's over, you just scream out, oh my God, that was the bomb. You see what I'm saying? You're in the airport and look what you just said. All of a sudden the people come flooding. That's basically what happened. Somebody was using like euphemisms. Somebody named Jed. I actually heard it. I was watching his live when he was saying the stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. Just because I know how people are. And when somebody's looking for something, they'll fucking find it. You know what I'm saying? So I heard it. And I was like, oh my God, I hope fucking not. But when he started saying that stuff, I was like, oh my God, I bet that's what it is. I bet it was that. And then something they said later made me think, I think it was. Because his mom, on his live stream, his mom was talking. And what she said, that was how I got it confirmed. Okay, that was what it was. It was that. It was when he was saying, like, she used his euphemisms like they were literal and took him to court. Try to get a restraining order. This bitch is diabolical.
Right? Anybody in here know what happened after that?
But she ain't gonna say it because everybody's gonna be like, clearly he was, it wasn't literal, dumbass. But she don't want to say that because she know that everybody gonna know.
They came to my house.
Yeah, they came to your house or your parents' house?
They went to my mama's house.
Yeah, your mama house. Oh, why is it your mother's house? You have it as your set address. It should be your house too. Like when I was living with my mom, I didn't say my mom's house. I said my house. I'm going home to my house. That's what I said. So it's weird you call it your mom's house, but you have it listed as your address.
But wasn't no threat though, y'all. Wasn't no threat. That's what they said. Wasn't no threat. Yeah, they were disrespectful to my parents.
Oh my God. No, your daddy was disrespectful to you when he was laughing at your boyfriend talking shit as Jedediah is telling that your boyfriend's fucking cheating on his daughter. He asked him, so you gonna laugh at this man? I'm telling you, he's cheating on your daughter. And you just gonna laugh at him? You gonna laugh with him? Like you feel fine about that? How's that him disrespecting your daddy? But she'll lie on a motherfucker quick. That's one.
My baby, y'all know my child's 5. I keep telling y'all single mom. But all these threats happen. So if it wasn't no threat, none of this stuff should be happening that's happening. But the news didn't tell y'all that. The news didn't play that. It's all on social media. You can see it, view it. But this is why I tell you to always be safe and stop listening to people that's trying to do things for a campaign.
See how she said the news didn't show that? Y'all didn't show that when they came to her house? Yes, the fuck they did. I still haven't reacted. I still haven't reacted to it. Just been so much other shit happening. And I've been sick.
That wasn't nothing but a campaign type of rally, electioneering that
Tell
is
us about it, bitch.
That's all that mean was. Our job is to govern. Our job is to show up and do our job,
What you
vote for
said.
our stuff and go home. Because if you believe that you can win, you will do that
If
on
you
your
believe
own dime as
you
relates
can
to whatever
achieve.
you want to tell the community. Right then and there, it's a show. If you pay attention to people that get up to the podium, all they talk about is Tiffany Henyard. And it hurts my heart because y'all know I'm a person too, right?
Oh, no.
Y'all know that
What? Really?
it has to stop. You're supposed to talk about the streets, the alleys, the sidewalks, the trees, stuff that matters, stuff that governs our town. But you're not doing that. You're talking about mess. And
You think the sidewalk is governing the town? Oh, okay.
talking about hate. And I don't like that. So my job is to
Oh, it's the trees that are governing. Oh. Who elected them? Again, how'd they get there?
keep showing up, keep doing my job, and keep showing the love for my community, but protecting my community. I just want you to understand that after that threat happened, I went to the courthouse.
And lied.
I went to the courthouse the next day.
And lied.
The next day when I went to the courthouse, I was thankful for the FBI reaching out about the threats as it relates to whoever reported it to them. So I thank
Now check this out. Now she's about to tell a story about how she then went to the courthouse. She went to the courthouse for what?
you for that. And was telling them to basically take all this stuff serious, right? Because everybody just act like I'm just saying things. I don't have to lie about threats. People get mad because I don't show you the threat. For what? Why? Went to the courthouse. When we went to the courthouse, the same fool in the courthouse doing the same thing. So now you get the sheriff and them come and get the food and tell them you can't do that. You shouldn't be doing it.
No. Come, Jedediah was on live stream, bitch. But see how she just bold-faced fucking lied like we didn't see it? Jedediah was on live, okay? We know what the police said to him. They walked up and they were trying to get him, they wanted him to stop the recording. It was the recording that they wanted him to stop. That was what they wanted. They had him stop recording. Okay, not doing what he was doing, not talking to you, not telling y'all, not giving y'all the business. Nope, it was the recording, bitch. But she ain't gonna say that. She ain't gonna say that because she a fucking liar, and the truth don't live in her. The truth don't live nowhere inside this here box. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this thing right here. I'm gonna tell you, Tiffany, your boyfriend gonna leave you there. That's all I got. Honestly. That's all you really, like if you ever in a room with Tiffany and she was talking shit, you just wanted to hurt her feelings, all you got to do is say, you're going to lose your boyfriend when you lose your job. And Tiffany's heart's going to break. Because that's all she really was worried about. She's a pick-me at heart. Okay? She don't got no truth in her tooth. I'm telling you, Drewski. She ain't got no truth. No truth at all. Ooh.
We walking out of the library, the fool literally trying to put on his belt, but got his phone up filming me. If that ain't a threat, I don't know what to tell you. Why are you?
Oh, filming you is a threat? Oh my God. Tiffany's phone is threatening her right now, because it's recording her. Oh my God. There's a phone in here. Bitch. I'm gonna need, he's standing there, recording me. If that ain't a threat, I don't know what a threat is. Bitch, you clearly don't know what a threat is. Okay, I don't know why we're even discussing that.
You looking for me. We're in the courthouse. And you just got there, so someone had to call you to tell you to come there. And this is what I keep telling y'all. You're gonna protect y'all.
Oh yeah. Somebody called. Oh, somebody told that you had plans to go do some sneaky shit. You try to file some type of report against Jedediah. She like, somebody told. Uh-oh. Does that mean you got a mole in your midst? Hey, I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true. It was a rumor. I can't remember for the life of me if or where I heard it, but something about a rumor allegedly that Kamal did it. What if? What if he did? That would be funny. What if he was a mole?
Y'all supposed to sit back and watch nutball stuff like this go on as it relates to people being stupid over clicks and views.
Yeah, the court date is the January 28th.
Want to be popular. Like, stop, guys. This is people's lives y'all playing with. So I just want y'all to understand what is going on. Went before the judge. Of course, the judge said continuance until, like I just told y'all about this game, right? You in there about a threat. You in there about somebody threatening you, claiming they're going to harm you, right? And he continued until January 28th, I believe.
Yeah, Jedediah was there before you was, bitch. So, Jedediah got there before you did. He was at the courthouse before you. Okay? Then somebody told your ass that he was gone when he was about to leave. And then that's when your ass came in. And then he came back up in that motherfucker. That's why. Because you's a sneaky heifer. That's why.
But this is what I'm dealing with.
Oh,
these type
terrible.
of things.
That's awful.
But yet y'all don't see this and I don't talk about it. I just move on with my life and keep going. But all these things are happening.
Tiffany be taking the high road, y'all. She ain't got time for this.
because I won't do
Tiffany
what
is
they
above
want.
it.
I won't hire who they want. I won't give out
above it.
contracts. I won't do all these things because I am committed to the people.
She committed
I'm
to the
committed
people.
to growth.
Committed
I'm
to
committed
growth.
to, hey, I ran the lead. I
She gonna get committed.
didn't run to be nobody's puppet. But yet, everybody on the other side, I keep telling you, they are puppets, and the puppet
my
masters
daughter
is, I
got
always
it from
told you,
me.
Napoleon,
Ooh,
and Thaddeus.
Eddie. Eddie
Those
Bob.
are the puppet masters, along with the lawyers. I told y'all this over and over again. So until you see it for what it is, stay tuned. Because it's a lot of corruption going on, and it ain't your mayor. It's a lot of theft going on, and it ain't your mayor. It's the people that's pointing the fingers. Them the ones you should be paying attention to. Them the ones you should be checking. Ain't never been corrupt, and there ain't never been a thief. Ever. I don't rock like that. I don't play like that.
No.
So y'all need to stop.
Okay.
And please put some respect.
Oh shit. We've had it all wrong, you guys. It turns out it wasn't Tiffany. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. All this time. Turns out it was the wrong person. Whole time. Joke's on us. Look at her smirking. She can't even, she like.
Respect on my name because I am boots on the ground. I am in the fire.
Boots on the ground.
Walking it like I talk it. I am doing those
Walking
things
like I
for
talk it.
community because I
Walking like
care.
I talk it.
I don't got time for the drama. I just want to see my community better. I just want the Black and brown communities to see their worth and stop allowing people to just give you.
Well, we want to see the worth, but you keep stealing the worth. And so if you stop stealing the worth, we can see what we're worth. And then, we can be worth what we're worth. Okay?
Crumbs. I want better for us. I want better for Thornton Township. I do. And we have to start by starting. But it starts with you, residents. You have to.
And I'm going to tell you, and that's the problem right there. That's why that's why with her in charge or there at all, honestly, nothing will ever happen because it always starts with someone else. When the communication is the main issue. And the communication stops at Tiffany. The questions that need to be answered, they have to go through Tiffany. She's like a funnel. Like the stuff has to go through her, get to the other side, and then it can go through the next process. She won't let anything fucking pass. She won't let anything go through. It's like it just questioning her about what she's doing. She instantly pretends to be fucking offended. And it's her way of keeping from having to telling anybody what she's doing. And so she distracts you. She hiding what the fuck she got in her fucking hand. This bitch, I'm telling you, this bitch is diabolical. She diabolical. She is. She's like an example of the worst case fucking scenario. Oh my God.
So please come out and vote. Election starts February 10th is early voting through February 24th.
Ew. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Don't. Oh, my God. I don't even want to say that shit out loud. Mojo. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Something about. I don't even want to say it.
Of course, election day is February 25th.
I heard that as well.
So please come out and vote. I thank y'all for listening. I thank you for being out here. I thank you for.
Is that your boyfriend running off?
Okay. All right. We're going to end this live. And I just want you to know I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. I know I've been here for a while. The next episode, we'll talk about visions, goals, accomplishments, because I got a ton of them that we have done since I've been in office. Streets, alleys, sidewalks, tree trimming, things.
Oh, my God. This bitch. She's like, we chopped down a tree. We did like a sidewalk brick that one time. There was an alley that we did. Now, given it was next to my parents' house, but still, We've done all these things in only in just 3 years, 3.5 years, almost 4 years. And we did all those three things I just named.
That people really care about. Thank you so much just for listening to me. I love you. Shut up.
And it only cost the village everything.
Video.
Tiffany, thank you for coming on and letting us know, because we were confused. We did feel like we were not understanding something. And I feel like you came up and you really just laid it all out. You were vulnerable. I'm gonna do like you, Tiffany. I'm just gonna lie. Watch this. Oh my gosh, Tiffany came on here and she just bared it all. She was so emotional and vulnerable. The one moment, it was about 12 minutes in, where she just burst into tears, and I was just like, oh my gosh, we may have all just been wrong about her all this time. And Tiffany, this is what you do all day long. You fucking lie. That thing I just did, that's you. That's you, Tiffany. A fucking liar. Okay? You're a liar. You're a liar, and your boyfriend's a cheat. Oh my God, Tiffany. I hope the rumors that I heard about him, like some of them aren't true. Like some of them I don't give a shit. Some of them I'm like, fuck. I mean, I don't hate you, Tiffany. I just hate the type of person that the spirit that you have. I feel like there's a volcano for. I just don't think that type of essence or aura has like any good purpose on the earth. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like static and in the way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't dig what you represent. And I think you need to go to fuck on. But I don't think you can help yourself. I think this is just who you fucking are. And so that's why I just feel like fuck you. And I'm going to say what I want to say. And you ain't shit and all those things. Oh, that was fun, Tiffany. That was fun. That was great. That was great. Where your boyfriend at? I hope he's there with you, because if he ain't, I done heard a terrible rumor about where he might be. Girl, you better find him. Or soak yourself in a bath full of alcohol. You're going to need something. You're going to need some help, honey. Okay? I hope it's not true. As a woman, I can say, I hope that shit's not true, because that there is the shit of nightmares. Okay? That's the shit of nightmares. You hear me? Fuck. Damn. But I can't see Jedediah just pulling that shit out of his ass. I can't see it. If he said that shit out loud, he saw something. Jedediah found something. Like, I want to know what he found. I want to know. I want to know what he found. What's the evidence? I'm going to need them receipts. I'm going to tell you what I love. When Jedediah started talking about some fucking receipts, I'll be like, I get to tapping my feet like I got some good food, I'll be rubbing my feet together like, ooh. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right, y'all. Oh, shut it down. I can't believe it's 11 o'clock. Thanks for hanging out with Mama. Mama appreciate you. Yes, you do. Make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1,000 likes. Just do it. Just try to make it happen. Whatever. Don't try to do the math. Just do it. If you hit the like button, it'll happen. That's just what it is. If you hit the like button, I'll get over 1,000 likes before I push this button. Okay? All right? All right? All right. Y'all behave. Ooh, I know he got proof, Maureen. I want to know about some of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know about it. Craig. Okay. Night booze. Bye, Tiffany.